All right. I'm gonna put the sewer back on.
Put the sewer back on.
I'm turning on the sewers. You're welcome, everyone. All right, and I'm also gonna prepare the other musics. But in any case, is the button on?
Oh, I pushed
Matt,
it. Yeah, I pushed it a while ago.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're
so
so
yeah,
organized. Love us.
yeah.
It's okay. We're back to one viewer.
Well,
again, so
welcome
no,
back to our shared hallucination
no
to all of our
anxiety
one
necessary.
viewer that is probably Lizzie.
It's probably
Yep, it is.
Apparently somebody hosted us,
We had
but
5 viewers like 30 seconds
So
ago,
nice.
and then like
Thank
right before I
you.
hit the button, it dropped back down to 1.
That's right.
tragic. In any case, we are. In any case, you had just watched some other creatures go down the tunnels looking for for the same thing you are, although for very different reasons. You guided them down the right path, either hoping they'll get slaughtered on their own, kill the beast on their own, or something else. In any case, what are you doing now? Oh, and found a cryptic message.
We're following them carefully, right? With stealth and perception for traps.
Sounds great. Roll a. Sorry. God, my brain is
Stealth and
leaving me. Roll a stealth check and a perception or investigation, whichever you choose.
Do. Stealth is 19.
I rolled an 18, then a 2. So 2.
Investigation is a 16. It's not as good.
My stealth check was 19, and I'm going to opt to not roll anything else. Just follow.
Yeah, only one of you gets to do the investigation.
Since I'm leading the trip.
It would be you.
I missed that part.
But as you're walking down this tight corridor that is the hallway leading to the area where you think the monster is probably at, you're walking, and one of Aether's wings kind of just comes out of where it is supposed to be, and the metal like glass is just streaking across the stone on the side of the wall, and there's just like the scratching noise, and you see as the one of the gnomes and the were rat turns around and goes, "You're not supposed to be there."
Are they like
combat.
making eye contact with us at this
Pretty
point?
much, yeah.
Oh man.
Because it's a long straight corridor basically, and they're like 100 feet away from you, but they begin to slowly approach. What is the were rat wielding? I believe a knife.
How far away from us
Yeah.
are they? Capitan.
You see he's about 100 ways. They have their knives out, but not necessarily an aggressive stance. The were rat is holding a short sword, like kind of over its neck. So why would you be here, following us?
We have the same goals, and we need to go to the same place.
And how would you know what my goals are?
Because we've
Well,
been
we're going
following
to
you.
the same place.
Trying to rob us?
No.
No.
So the guy you're trying to find, right? Because you want to take his drugs. We're trying to find the same guy, but we literally don't care about any of his possessions. We just want to kill him. Why are you laughing so hard?
Whenever the dog barks, Lizzie goes.
Oh.
Sorry.
I have to be stirred.
It's just her angry face. In any case.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. So. Oh, you said you didn't want him for the same reason they could take the drugs. What else did you say?
I said we know you're looking for his drugs. We don't want the drugs. We don't care about any of his stuff. We just want him dead. We just want to kill him. That's
We
it.
just need
Do you
him.
want to kill him?
Huh?
Why do you want to kill him?
Because the, like, local police told us to. But that's kind of it.
You're just doing what they told you to?
Well, no, I mean, they offered us a little bit of money for it. But,
You some kind of lawman?
no,
Money.
not really. Where it's kind of like an introductory thing. They were like, hey, if you go kill this guy, then we'll offer you future jobs. You know?
You getting paid for this?
Not for this one, but it's kind of like, if you do this one, then we'll give you more jobs. This is kind of like the proving, you know?
Make a deception check.
Oh man.
9.
I'm afraid they also rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
You know what I think? And he takes this short sword and like puts it up like under your chin.
Oh, he's like in
You're a
chin range?
spy. Oh yeah, they walked
When
up
did he
for
get that close
conversation.
to me?
They were walking up the whole time. Sorry.
Nyx is gonna step forward and push the sword away.
Oh, whoa,
Not-
Oh
Or-
no.
For the police. You're here for your own reasons, we're here for our own reasons. There's no reason we can't work together to take this thing down.
To say you're not gonna just arrest us when we leave.
If we wanted to
God.
arrest you, why wouldn't
This
we
man's a
have...
cop. You think I would listen to you?
Not a cop, he's just a dummy and doesn't know.
Any idea who I am? Look at me.
Clipper, shut up.
I'm Quipper. I go into taverns and I play music for, like, laughs and money.
Please
I've committed more crimes
forgive my friends
than probably
for
any of
his-
you have.
bad introduction.
You gotta be kidding me.
We definitely don't.
If you know what's best for you, you're gonna turn around and leave here immediately. Anything less, you're just gonna leave your wallets on the floor and leave.
I mean,
If you know what's best for you, you're going to let us help you. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely destroyed by this thing.
This ain't my first rodeo. I think I know what's going on.
you fought
Really?
a guy that's been
Work
on...
for the law. Do you see me? Do you think this person is a cop? Look at me.
Have you have undercover lady? Actually, I'm sure you have.
Better question. Have you ever fought a guy that's taken Spinewood sap before?
In particular.
Well, then how do you know you can take him
no
out?
idea what you're up
I've
against.
seen what this stuff does to people. He's gonna crush you like a little can on the side of the street.
Make a persuasion check. You do advantage because Lizzie was helping you.
Oh, well, if you say so. 21.
So you've seen this stuff?
Yeah, I've seen this stuff. I've been around the block, like I told you. You gotta be kidding
Yeah,
me.
arrested a few people with that, I imagine.
No!
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
If this is what we're doing,
It's my hustle. I'm just trying to get money.
I'm fine. We can all go. We can all kill him. However, I want you to know, I'm getting my stuff, and I'm leaving.
Okay.
And you're walking first.
Dude, I don't care. I'll do whatever. I just want the guy.
Right?
And actually, to be fair, they would prefer if we brought him alive. But that's probably going to be pretty hard considering how tough he's going to be. So, might just want to kill him.
Sounds
How about
alright.
I go first?
That's fine by me.
I'm
And
saying
you see as these two gnomes who you can see are now twins. They're not gnomes, they're called Zvarts, I think. XVART. I don't
It's like
I don't-
farts, but fancier.
yeah, exactly.
I'm going to look at them and say in Thieves' Cant, if you try anything, I'm going to rip your tongue out and feed it to rats.
They respond in Thieves' Cant, fuck you.
I also feel like both of you are misinterpreting how Thieves' Cant works.
Thieves' Cant is not speech, it is like sort of like signaling using motions or otherwise inconspicuous. Like you could communicate with another thief across a room without anybody noticing that you're communicating. Is the point of Thieves' Cant.
I always figured
It's
Thieves'
not
Cant
like
was
a
like,
language.
I would say what seemed like a perfectly innocent sentence to someone, but they
You
didn't
can
understand that
speak
you were
with
meaning.
body language or like, yeah, exactly. So it's a code,
whatever
not a language. But in any case.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I wanted to communicate.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what we did. That yeah.
Works.
Yeah, we aren't just gonna like speak in weird codes. But they did it with body language, and he responds, "They're mute,
Wait,
don't
what?
have tongues."
They don't have tongues? I thought they were the ones talking.
No, the where rat was.
Well, I'm sorry. I was getting a freaking pizza.
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Pizza time.
So then I don't say that to them
Pizza
because
Okay.
time.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
That's just rude.
Pizza time.
All right.
Okay. We're all friends here.
Anyway, you start going down. What is the order?
I'll go first, stealthy and investigating for traps and stuff.
I'm
Go ahead.
as far in the back as I
You-
can
you're-
be, unless they don't let me be in the back.
No, that's fine. You the previous stealth and investigation rolls apply. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
A whopping 2.
I rolled really well on stealth and investigation, so that's kind of sad.
I'm just gonna walk right
Sorry.
next to the were-rat.
Mhm.
Like right
Alright.
next to him. Real buddy.
In that case, you can see ahead of you, in a very similar room to the one you were at before, with the Rat King. It's you can see a circular room ahead of you, with some kind of opening at the top that looks like it might be a pipe or like a bottom of a well kind of setup. Probably isn't a well though. Being that you can see in the center, there is hunched over the creature that you know to be your target. It is green, long black hair, muscle features coming out of the what would otherwise be expensive clothing. And you can see he's tearing apart a corpse at the bottom, like not just the flesh, but also looking through pockets and that kind of thing. Yep.
Could I make my cannon now?
Yes, you can. I'll allow you to just like take it out and
Yeah.
word it up.
I'm just like hugging it.
Yes, you
And
can.
I turn it on to the music setting.
Sure. And it's this time that it looks up at all of you. And there's just like almost like a human-like voice that just goes, like a really weirdly calm voice coming out of such a horrible creature. But in any case, it's time to roll initiative. And for me to stream.
Don't forget, Ryan, do you want me to keep track of initiative?
For this one? No.
Okay. You just gotta remember that you're doing it.
Yeah, I know. All right, so let's go through here. Tough sometimes. Can you guys see me all right?
Yeah.
All right, and then we are going to do what color? Blue.
I thought she was like purple.
I mean, like, blue's fine.
It's been blue. I don't have a purple. And then the two gnomes are going to be blue circles.
Wait, I thought I was.
How you right?
Yeah, Aether's all the way in the back.
Just chilling.
Yeah. And then the were-rat can be a black X. All right. So let's roll initiative.
15.
15.
Woo!
To win.
Coordinate attacks.
Initiative, buddies.
16.
Oh, okay, fine, Clipper. Just
Got him.
Whatever.
You could have been with us.
All right, and then we're going to have the creature.
I
All right, so both of the gnomes are going to be this farts.
I just put 3 Cheetos in my mouth, and one of them almost fell straight down my throat. And I was very alarmed.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know why I punished myself by eating so many flaming hot Cheetos.
Dude, they're so good.
They are so good, but they're hot and my fingers are red.
I don't think I've ever had flaming hot Cheetos.
They're
They're
so
really good.
I don't usually do spicy willingly.
I love.
They're not that spicy.
They're kind
Okay,
of.
well,
I
I
don't know.
also
They're pretty flaming
can't handle
hot.
spice.
Let's see. And then
I cannot handle spice. It's bad. It's pathetic.
all right.
My mom and my sister are like able to just like down all sorts of spicy food and be fine. And I'm like not able to do that.
I think I'm pretty good with spices.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Bullhead.
All right. All right. Let's go here. So first it is going to be Quipper.
Outstanding.
Eat 'em.
I just inhaled so much water.
Ooh.
I was unprepared.
What's that green stuff?
Yes, that is a ring of the liquid pouring in from the top, because the center is slightly elevated compared to below.
Mhm.
So there's just like this ring of like this nasty fluid.
That's epic.
It's probably just sewage.
Fun.
Poopies.
Probably just sewage.
It'll burn through your skin.
Moving through it is going to be difficult, right?
Right.
Brutal. Brutal.
Well, alright. I'm going to scoot on up next to Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, actually, hang on. Yes. Right up next to her. Basically in her space. I'm gonna go ahead and fire my sling at it.
Sure. What's the range on that?
That's a great question.
60 feet? It might be 100, actually.
It is 120 feet.
Yeah, easily. It's 45 feet from you. Or 50 feet, I think.
Oh, good thing I'm a halfling. 14 to hit.
Wait. I was going to say yes, and I don't know that that's true. It does not hit.
No. That sucks. Well, then in that case, I'm gonna be like, well, I missed. And then I'm gonna, like, pull out the loot that I've been carrying. Because, yeah. I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna give the were-rat bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I'll be like, come on, big rat guy, you got this. Woo! Just start jamming.
Sounds good.
I wonder if your pan flute thing would like mess with his head.
That'd be outstanding.
I don't know what to do.
He's like, screw you guys, I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm just like, oh yeah? Start blowing in my flute. And he's just like, I want you to die, but I like the music so much.
I wanted to kill you, but now I want to do the polka.
All right, Aether and Nyx, what are you doing?
I'm guessing you have a higher dexterity than me.
Probably.
So feel free.
I
Actually,
don't-
though, well, those are the rules, so never mind.
I was gonna just run and leap over the thing. Can I?
You
run?
guys can, if you want, pick who goes first.
I can go first.
I'm going full support though, and I think what I am doing will help you.
If you're going full support, then you can go first.
Okay. I'm going to move up like 2 or 3 of the little blocks past the rat guy. a
15
little bit.
feet.
Yeah. And I'm going to pull out what basically looks like glitter and put it on one of the propeller things and shoot it at the big guy, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Ooh, that's pretty high. For once, I
Oh.
roll well. 17.
Man, nope. That definitely
Sorry about that. That's really good.
No, it's fine. So it wasn't so helpful. I'm just going to do nothing because we haven't been hit yet, so we don't need any temporary hit points.
You can do it ahead of time if you want.
I mean,
I guess I
I've
can.
still like lost health from other things, so
And temporary hit points are on top of max hit points.
yeah,
Okay, let me.
they're always helpful.
Sorry, I always forget how many things. So bonus action, I'll get my turret out, and it'll start playing like the music and have the cute little star things. And okay, 1d8 plus intelligence. Ooh, full. So 11 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So I get that, you get that, and Quipper gets that.
Do the rat and the gnomes get it?
Where am I? Yeah, actually, they do.
That's a lot of hit points.
That's really nice.
That is a lot.
'Cause
All
I
right.
got 8 plus 3.
Well done. In that case, that is next is going to be Nyx. What are you doing?
I would like to rage.
Yes.
You get all big and angry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And then, how far across is the thingy?
I believe it's 45 feet from you. Let's see, 15.
Well, no,
15,
I
15.
mean, how
Yeah,
far?
40.
How thick is like the sewage ring?
5 feet.
Oh, so I can easily jump over it.
5 feet's pretty far, but sure.
I want to jump over it.
All right, you can do that. I'm gonna make an athletics check to
Yep.
see, because otherwise you're just gonna end up fall short right here.
19.
All right, you're on him. Oh wait, no, you can still move 30 feet per turn, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. So I'm there.
Yep.
I'll just throw my dagger at him for now.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Since Aether shot at him, do I get sneak attack?
No,
It wasn't an attack.
and even
Oh.
if it was, that doesn't apply.
Okay, that's an 18 to hit.
If you do a reckless attack, it is.
I'm not doing reckless.
Okay.
I want to see what kind of damage he deals first. 18 to hit.
That's a smart move. That does hit.
That is 9 damage with my little dagger.
Well, dagger.
Little dagger. Stabby, stabby.
All right.
That is me. I want to back up just a little. No, I can't. I don't have movement. Never mind.
That's it.
That's me. Next, please. I'm going to cut my pizza while this happens.
Sure.
Enjoy.
I would like to request, not that it makes a huge difference, but you should move me forward like 5 feet, just because when I moved I said that I wanted to be inside of Lizzie's space.
Oh yeah. Fair. All
I
right.
assumed you didn't put me there because Lizzie was there, and that would have been weird.
That is correct.
Well,
So
now I'm
next
alone.
is the creature. So is Lizzie gone?
She just went to go get
Yep.
whatever.
Cutting the pizza.
Well, that's real cool. In that case, we can wait. It's fine. I don't want to mess up the layer action or
I'm
anything.
here.
She's back.
Very cool. All right. So it is going to go up, and it is going to make 3 attacks against you. So you're the only one present. It lunges forward. By the way, I think you did a right decision without the reckless attack.
Because now you're gonna die.
First, it's going to try to hit you with its claw.
Oh no.
That is 24 to hit.
Oh!
The second claw attack is going to be... Oh, this one's not so bad. 9 to hit.
Miss.
And finally, it's going to bite at you. Oh, that hits with 25.
Ah.
No, that misses. Unfortunate.
So,
Oh no.
ooh. The first attack is 12 points of slashing damage,
Halved.
halved. and after it slashes into you, it kind of pins you down, and then it goes to like bite into your neck, and that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Halved.
Halved.
Those temporary hit points are a blessing.
Yeah, they are.
And you can see the wounds that you inflicted upon it heal.
What the fudge?
That's really cool.
Saw that one coming.
That's really cool.
He foreshadowed
Like
that.
Wolverine. Yeah,
He foreshadowed that earlier.
I did.
I don't remember what you said, but I definitely saw that one coming.
All right. Who is... no, I keep saying that. Now it is the gnomes.
So can I go cut my pizza? Do you still need me?
Yes. Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Bye. I'm gonna mute myself just in case the dogs start barking again, because I'm really sorry.
All right. Okay, so they're going to try to move up. Let's see. They can only move up to here. They're standing with other halfling. Both of them are going to do sling attacks against it, just like you. The first one definitely hits, and the other one also hits. Wow. 5 and 3. Okay. All right. So they just have normal rocks in their slings, and and he just gets pelted in each shoulder, and he kind of looks up at the rest of you. And now it is going to be the were-rat. Jeez, Ryan, you should have learned that they'll just befriend enemies instead of just killing them like normal people do. The were-rat pulls out a hand crossbow, and it is going to fire at the enemy. The first one is a natural 1. Second one is a natural 1. I got 2 natural 1s in a row.
Oh no.
Very cool. So
This is not your day with dice.
yeah, I know. He fires the second time, and you can see just the string on the hand crossbow shatters. So he goes, all right, and he throws it to the side, and he pulls out his short sword. In any case, moving on. Now it is going to be Quipper's turn. Oh wait, no, it's not. A layer action is going to happen.
Uh-oh.
You see as its stomach begins to bulge for a second as it looks up at you, and then the bulge moves up through from its stomach into its throat, and then just begins to spurt out this glob of like green mucus. And let's see. It can only go to right here. So I need the gnomes and you, Quipper, are going to need to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. I accept it. I get a 16.
All right, you succeed.
Of course I do.
Neither of the gnomes do. So all of you take 6 points of poison damage.
All of us?
Oh no, you take halved.
Tasty.
I am back in case you needed me.
Very nice.
Hola.
And anybody that ends their turn in it or enters it for the first time also takes damage.
That's epic.
Oh.
All right. Next is Quipper. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Get 'em.
back out of that,
Uh-huh.
as in like move the like 2 feet down. Yeah. And then I can still see him, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's just all over the ground.
All right.
And you can see like there's like visible gases coming off of the vomit that he threw up. Amongst it is like a bunch of bones, and when you breathed in the gas, it messed you up.
That's nasty. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him with a slingshot. Slingshot.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
21.
That hits.
10 damage. Force damage.
Very nice.
And how you looking, Lizzie? How's Lizzie looking? Is she bloody?
I'm not bloodied yet.
Because of those temporary hit points.
Nice. Well then in that case, I think I'm gonna end my turn there.
Sounds great. And next is
Actually,
going
wait.
to be Aether Nyx.
Can I
Okay.
prepare a spell? Wait, if I prepare...
No, that's an action.
Well, no. If it's a bonus action that I'm preparing, though. Can I do that?
Officially, no,
Okay,
but
well,
I'll
then I'm
allow
not
it for
gonna do
today.
Well, now hang on. The only problem is if I prepare to cast a spell and then the triggering event doesn't happen, doesn't that use...
You lose the spell.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Sounds good. So Aether Nyx.
I can go first.
Sounds good.
I pull out the paintball gun, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna try and shoot at it over
Sure.
Nick's head.
Are you using any infusions?
Any what?
Infusions?
I assumed that I put the +1 on it, because that's really the only thing I can put
Sure.
on.
You can put that on retroactively, but in the future you should say.
Did I not say that already? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
I guess I told myself, and I was like, yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. That'll be... Ooh, that's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit, that misses.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can do right now.
All right. Nyx?
Slashing.
Uh-huh.
Per use. Not doing reckless because... No.
Did the rat ever get a turn?
Yeah, he just missed. I got 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That
What
is
do you
a
Any-
16 to hit.
That hits.
Dope.
I like how this whole fight
I
is
don't get
just-
sneak. Do I get sneak attack?
No.
Okay. That is 9 damage.
Right.
Second attack. 15 to hit.
But that just hits.
Dope.
You like swing your sword into it and it just kind of pushes against the leather hide and then you kind of shove your body into it more and it goes through.
That is only 5 damage.
Okay. So you dig through and then he kind of swings at you and you like instinctively slice and roll a let me check the thing for this. I think it's a roll a d6.
Okay. 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll a d20.
7.
Oh, no, you're okay. Nothing else happens.
Cool.
All
And-
right. And now it is the troll's turn. And you can see it heals.
Ryan,
Uh-huh.
you just told us the monster that you reskinned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My
bad.
My immersion is completely broken now.
Jeez, Ryan.
Just ruined the whole game.
Oh.
I ruined it. I quit.
How are you not, like, thinking 100% in 100 directions?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Just,
All right.
It's not like you have that much to do.
it's just a joke.
Yeah.
guys.
All right. I'm going to. It wants to take out this little girl that's kicking its ass.
I wish
Yo.
I wish my shoulders were more like pointy.
Right, so the first one was for sure
just
missed.
kinda
The second one is 22. And the last one is a 14.
Miss.
All right, so only one hits, and it's a claw. that is going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
Halved.
Correct.
You.
All right.
Take that.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Dope.
And next is the.
I imagine it's like trying to like hit me, and I'm just like whoop, ducking
Yeah.
because I'm so small and it's so big. You know?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just slashing at you with really wild swipes. It's not trained in any way. Next is going to be the farts. They're going to once again. They're going to move out of the range. They're going to move forward through because they were out of range and they were making attacks at disadvantage. So this time they're going to do that, and they're going to do 2 attacks. The first one hits, and the second one misses. 3 damage.
Oh wow. Does it? So when this monster is healing,
Uh-huh.
is it basically like we're doing no damage, or it's just like our damage is minimized, but it's still taking damage?
It's still taking damage, and like after your first attack, it healed completely, but this time it didn't heal back all the way.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Next is going to be the were-rat, who realizes its crossbow broke because I rolled 2 natural ones in a row. And it is going to. What is going on right now? Cool. Sprint through. And let's see. It's 30 feet. 30 feet. So it has to stop there. And with its sword. And it is going to. It's going to hold an attack there and wait to see if it gets any closer. Because it doesn't want to be ready for an attack without delivering one. But it does, from the poison, take 6 points of poison damage. All right, who's next? No, that would be Quipper. No, wait. It is top of the initiative now. So the poison that was there, I shouldn't get rid of that because I might need it later.
Wow,
Cool.
the hallway disappeared too.
It works.
Do
It's
be that
fine.
way sometimes.
It'd be that way
We are
9 times out of
experiencing,
10.
Rapid decompression. Please buckle your seatbelt.
Yeah. In any case, the that boils away, and he is going to release a horrible roar, and I'm going to need all of the NPCs and Lizzie to make a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
You gonna get
I
spooked.
Hit 'em.
so good at those.
Oh, no.
Woo! Yeet. That's cocked.
All of them fail.
13.
You also fail. You
Get
are all
wrecked.
considered afraid.
Get wrecked.
Great. Let me add that to my active conditions. Frightened, bitch.
Oh my God.
Ow.
Love that for me, seeing as I can only attack things that I see.
That's pretty much for everyone, though.
King,
But-
dare you call me?
Speaking of which, it's Quipper's turn.
All right.
Hit 'em.
Well.
Oh, you know what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Go
I
ahead.
don't know,
I'm
Ryan.
going
What are you
to
doing?
do something, Ryan, and then you can tell me what kind of action economy it will cost me.
Oh yeah, we don't have battle music. We need battle music.
I am going to telepathically communicate to Lizzie, and I'm just gonna
Wow, I'm on the field.
speak into her brain. I don't know, Nyx. I'm going to speak into Nyx's brain with
There you
my
go.
brain, and I'm just gonna be like, you should back up a little bit and let someone else soak up some hits.
Can I respond?
No, you
No,
cannot.
but
You can respond
and that
verbally,
I'll give you that for free.
but Epic. All right. Well, then in
It,
that
it was
case-
quick and efficient. If you were waiting for a response or something, it might take your action.
Well, then I'm gonna scoot up a little bit
Uh-huh.
to just shy of the little nasties, the green.
Sure.
Hello, nasties.
And then I'm gonna fire my sling
Sure.
at the wall on the opposite side of the room.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going for something clever. You just
no,
missed.
no. I just was like,
Oh,
oh,
I
I'm
was
gonna hit
looking
him. Never mind. There it goes. All right,
Is there a
moving on.
method to this?
No, it's just I rolled a 2, which is the worst roll I'm capable of rolling
I like
without
how he's
rolling
just
two
like-
ones in a row.
I like how Quipper's like, Nix, back up, so that other people can take the hits. And it's just like,
I didn't mean that one. I just meant hits in general. All right, you know, good up.
Right. Aether Nyx. Unless you're doing something with bonus action.
Nah, hold on. Actually, well, there's no point in me holding on to it. I give Nick Bardic Inspiration.
Sure.
how do you inspire me?
Like, look at Nyx taking the hits.
That is so
She's
fucking
so
lame.
sweet. She gonna
Presumably he's playing on his
kill
loop.
him real good.
Okay.
Get him. That's Nyx. Look at
Ew.
Nyx.
Alright, Aether and Nyx.
Big tough guy Nyx.
Go
Can I
ahead.
first?
Yeah, I think we just kind of established that you go first.
Okay, I would like to fly.
Oh, hell
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I would go kind of like in the diagonal line that the Rat King is kind of making with Nyx.
There's no Rat King.
Not Rat King.
I am the Rat King.
Oh, like here?
The rat guy.
I dethroned the
yeah,
Rat
but,
King.
like,
Thank you very much.
Imagine that I'm kind of like above him, if that makes
Sure.
sense. Because
You're right over top of him.
could I like carry my cannon thing with me when I flew?
Yes, you can. That's
Because
one of
then
its
I'm
abilities.
then I'm gonna bonus action to try to refill up Nyx's temporary hit point.
All right.
Thank
That's very
you.
cool. You see, she just unfurls her wings with with her divine light engulfing the glass and shining, making herself like a shine light in all directions, like a weird lamp. And she flies over at a very high speed over top of the rat and does that.
That is
Yeah, it's like
beautiful.
all the lights like refracting through the feathers and stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah.
What am I doing? No, I don't have to
Yep.
roll for this. Okay. That is only 6, but it's still 6.
That's still
Sure.
hit points.
Does the
and
rat
then-
get it?
Yeah, technically he would get it too. Well, if he's like taking hits, I can't remember.
He has.
Okay, then yeah. That is what I do. I am flying.
Nice.
All right. So this beast is freaky, and Nyx is a very feral person. So
Huh.
when she's afraid, she gets a little reckless.
Huh?
Meaning, I'm gonna do reckless, and my
Yes.
attacks are just straight rolls.
Correct. You do not get sneak attack though.
That's okay.
Okay.
I can live with that. 16.
That hits.
That is 10 damage.
Hmm.
Offhand. Oh shit, drop a dice. Natural 20.
Very nice.
That's like
Okay. So I do get sneak attack with that, right? Right?
No.
But I got
what
I
it
got
is
a
a
critical.
well, you get
Right.
double damage die.
Yeah, you get double damage. You don't get sneak attack.
Sneak attack is when you get advantage on it.
Oh, it's
Advantage
only
or
advantage?
engage.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought okay, fine.
It's advantage or if somebody else is next to them.
Oh, this is really good. This is nice. That's 12.
Very nice. I'm going to need you to roll a d20.
I can do that. 7 again.
Okay.
Oh, this gets advantage on me now, but that's okay. It's okay.
So now it is its turn. The poor person's turn. Now it's going to do other things. But now it has advantage against you. And it's going to take advantage of that. So you're just like throwing yourself. You jump onto him with with your swords, and you're just like wrapped your legs around him. You're stabbing him repeatedly. And it is going to take advantage of that. The first attack is at
Pray for me.
that is 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And the second attack is going to be 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Third attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
Get wrecked.
So let's see.
Honest.
Like, at least I get to have the damage unless it's something else.
The first one is 8 damage.
4,
The second one is 10 damage.
5.
And the last one is 14 damage.
7.
And as you're like wrapped onto it, it grabs you, digging its claws directly into your rib cage, and pulls you off, and then bites down into you.
I am bloodied.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
So,
All right.
help.
Not nice. But yeah.
Sounds great. Now, I'm going to need So both of the gnomes are afraid. I don't like that very much. They're gonna run away.
Bye, gnomes.
They're right
Y'all are
there.
wimps. Chumps.
They are going to try to attack it, but they just want to be far away. So
Losers.
I want to take my
The
attacks
attacks
of
are-
opportunity against them. I'm kidding.
if you choose to, yeah.
No, that's
not.
okay. That's
Whipper.
okay. I'm not gonna do that. Imagine if I did though. That'd be great.
That's a miss.
Ah.
A natural 20 and a 2, so miss. They both are trying to like swing it, but you can see their hands are shaking, and they're just not even gaining enough momentum to fire it off. Next is going to be the were-rat, who's going to run in. Tobias, the were-rat, is going to... No, it can't run in.
He's afraid.
It just can't do that. He's afraid.
Just
It
can't
just-
do that.
Yeah, so it's going to hold its action. Can't do anything else.
Whack.
All right. Now, all of you can repeat your saving throws. You should have done it on your turn, but I just forgot to do it. So you can do that now.
Frightened.
Yes.
Isn't that wisdom?
Yes. The were-rat succeeds.
2.
You do not succeed.
That's unfortunate.
Boy.
I was gonna say you have bardic inspiration, but never mind.
I rolled a 3 and -1.
So it once again looks at all of you and it bulges for a second before throwing up again.
That's epic.
It can't get all of you, so it's just gonna get these two. These
Yeah,
three.
what am I? I'm just a helpless little dude. I'm not doing anything.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
Don't mind me. I'm just a
Does
little
the
guy.
fact that I'm in the air change anything?
Not really, because
Okay.
with your movement speed, you weren't able to get high enough to get away.
Okay,
How tall is
makes
this?
sense.
If you wanted to next turn, you could easily get out of the range.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This I need everyone there to make dexterity saving throw.
This
Oh, I
should
get
be
advantage
good.
on that.
Nice, that is good.
Yeah, boys.
Ooh, natural 20. Look at that.
Hey,
Dexterity 22. Alright.
oh, and the other one is the were-rat, who fails.
If he hasn't
Does it?
used it yet, Ryan, don't forget, were-rat's got bardic inspiration too.
Oh, he does. He's going to use that now because he was only 2 away, and he succeeds.
Dope.
That's why I do it.
Wicked.
See, bro, I told
That-
you I was on your side. What you gonna do? Looking out.
Saved his butt there. All right, that is going to be 9 points of poison damage halved. So 4.
Ah.
I want to reinforce my bad.
Hope you
movie
guys like my
villainous
music.
that I've been told
Wonderful.
to
You
I'm a
should be
professional singer. Don't quote me on that though.
King told me I look like
I
a bad
will.
movie villain, so this is my evil cat that I'm petting.
All right. Next is going to be Quipper.
Oh,
Get
epic.
him.
Gotta lay down.
No, that's fine. I'll just leave it on the floor.
I don't know.
That's
I don't really
fine.
want to do anything, to be honest. I kind of just want to watch, but I guess that's stupid. So I'm gonna shoot him with
I
my
could use
sling
some
again.
healing.
You could use some healing, but
I need it.
I'm just gonna shoot him with my sling again. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Dude. Oh, I'm starting off strong with a 9 and finishing not as strong with a 2. So that's 15 force damage.
All right.
Shebang. Right in the schnoz. That goes.
I'm gonna need you to roll d20.
If you say so. 18.
18. Okay.
I don't like
you,
that in your voice.
You aim at it, and you just and you aim for the chest, and you fling it out, and it explodes into the arm, and the arm goes flying off, falls off next to it.
That's it.
Oh no.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
That's
a separate
fire.
entity?
Yes, it is.
The fuck?
It's pretty epic.
Sigh.
I'm happy about that.
All right.
That is what I wanted to happen. My turn's not over yet, Ryan,
Uh-huh.
because I have used all of my first level spell slots. Lizzie is gonna get Healing Word as a second level spell,
Nice.
which means she gets 2d4 plus 4. 2. 10 collectively. Healing.
Sweetness, thank you. I'm no longer bloodied, but that'll change pretty soon.
Indeed. And then I'm
Love
just
this
gonna
battle music.
I'm gonna telepathically be like to
I like it when the women-
Nyx, I really encourage you get out of there.
I like the women that are like,
It
you
sounds
know,
good.
they
Alright.
sing.
Yeah.
Next is going to be Aether Nyx.
Alright, well, I am going to fly up so I'm not in that, you know, goo
Orb
anymore.
of thickness.
No more of those. And I am going to, while holding the thing with one hand, take my other hand and like run it through my hair and get like a static thing going on with the magnet, and
Sure.
get my one experimental jar cloud on and flick it, and that's gonna be a thunder wave to both of the green things. But
Isn't Thunderwave starting from you and going outward?
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Otherwise, the phone.
Uh-oh, everybody's dead now.
Oh no,
Well,
I
I
didn't know.
died. It has been nice knowing thee.
Actually, I think
But I will
Thunderwave only has
probably-
a range of 5 feet, so she would only hit the were-rat.
Well, that is unfortunate. Then I'm gonna completely.
Thunderwave is like is 60 feet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was from. Yeah, I read it wrong.
Maybe it is.
So
I have
I'm
no
gonna
idea what it is.
retract my former statement because that's
Yep.
not a good idea at all. Then oh geez, I don't know what to do then. I guess I can just try to hit it with the paintball gun again. See if that works. I'm gonna
Are
try
you-
hitting the big one.
Are you able to give any more temporary hit points or no?
That's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I will.
Yeah.
Do not fret. And that is a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. That does hit.
I would hope so. Da-da-da-da-da. And that, look at that, that is acid. So that's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That is 5 acid damage to the big one.
Alright.
And then since I'm still where I am, I'm gonna fly like I guess a little bit up, so I'm closer to Nyx since I have vertical space now, so that she can be in range of the.
What is the range
100
of
hit
the?
points.
What is the range of that?
10 feet.
Okay. Then you're flying within range of the poison now when you do that.
Can I not just like be above her? And
You
then
can
have-
be above her, but it's like a column that's 20 feet tall. Because
Can
it's the gas coming out of the stuff that is causing it.
Then can I go to the left of her?
Sure.
so I'm not in it anymore.
Yes, although you are technically now engaged with it.
You know what? That's fine. We're
It
just
gives
Okay.
me sneaky
wipe
attack.
out. And you get. That's 11, so it would be like refilled to what you had the first time.
Yeah, keep in mind they don't stack.
Yeah, that's why, because it's like refilling what you had. So this like, you have 11 temporary hit points again.
Total.
Yeah, I mean, I had
Yeah.
run out before, so.
Right,
That's
just
right.
make sure it doesn't stack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I haven't
So
been
I
stacking.
will also refill to what I had before, and same for. Oh no, rat guy's too far. Never mind. That's it. That's what I do.
We on me?
Go, Nyx, go. Oh, and Nyx, because the paint hit, the next attack against a creature that has been hit by this weapon has advantage on the big one.
So I have straight roll. I don't have to do reckless.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm not doing that shit again.
Oh, right,
Okay.
it's scared. Yeah, I forgot about that.
If it's me, I'm gonna hit it.
All right, go ahead.
17.
That hits.
And since it's Aether's engaged, do I get my sneaky sneakies?
You do.
Come on, baby, max damage. No, I did not get max. That's okay though. That is 8, 10, 14. 14 damage.
14 damage, very nice.
Alright, so second attack will be a disadvantage because of the thing was only for the first attack, right?
What thing?
Aether.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing? Yeah,
Yes,
the next
I think so.
attack, so yeah.
What was that?
15?
That just hits.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. 10 damage.
Very nice.
Wait, no, I lied. Only 8. I forgot
Okay.
I don't add the thing on my offhand. Only 8 damage.
Excellent.
Is he bloodied yet?
Oh, yeah, he's bloodied.
Okay, good.
You bloody boy.
Can I use my movement not to move out of his space, but kind of just around and out of the cloud thingy
Yes, you can.
to the right?
And now at the end of your turn, you can roll to be no longer afraid of him.
yes.
I don't know if you've used it yet, but don't forget you have bardic inspiration.
I got 15.
15, that just succeeds.
Yes!
Yay!
Weird. Woo! Watch him do it again and then it happens all over again. I would be pissed. Okay. That's me.
All right. So now it is its turn. It is bloodied, and it is going to enter its phase 2. You see as its wounds begin to pus up with like this horrible infection, it begins to become more bloated as if like acid is filling its stomach,
Ugh.
or poison is filling its stomach, and it becomes like obese with poison.
I hate
It's like a
this.
Dark Souls boss.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening here. It is going to make one bite and claw attack against. Actually, this arm is going to
Hit me.
go over here, and it is going to do an attack against Aether, or not against Aether, against God, I almost called you Astrid, against Nyx.
I miss Astrid.
So that is going to do one claw attack.
She was hardy. She didn't get downed like this because she was level freaking 20.
20, not natural,
Ugh.
to hit. 9, 13 points of slashing damage.
Halved.
Yes, and since it's not technically a part of the troll, I'm not going to give it the extra stuff going on. So now it is going to attack. It is going to attack with its bite attack now at you.
Rude.
That is an 11 to hit.
Yes.
So then it is going to do its final claw attack against a wait. No, it's going to do its final claw attack against Nyx.
Sorry, Nick.
That is a 23 to hit.
No. Sheer willpower alone. Just nah.
You disagree.
Oh my god, I rolled. Alright, so that is 16 points of slashing damage,
Halved.
Cool.
correct? And you take an additional 7 points of poison damage.
Not halved. But
That's halved.
poison isn't halved.
You have the bear
Okay.
totem, don't you?
Wait, I think poison is the only one that I don't get halved.
No, it's psychic that you're thinking of.
Ooh.
Wait, so that's 3?
What did I roll?
7.
Yeah, 3.
So I'm still bloodied, but only by 1 point.
You're only
Ooh.
blood. My goodness.
Little bloody.
Only
Alright.
a little bit. Little bit.
Just a drop.
I
By
forgot
the
about
way,
bear totem.
despite the level up, it did not heal last turn. Moving on.
Correct. What a chump.
Fool.
All right. Who's next? That would be the were-rat, who is no longer afraid.
Do it,
Get
nasty
him, Toby
man.
Tobe.
Get in there.
He's going to actually. He wants to run out of the range.
What a
He's going
coward.
to try to run out of the range.
Run,
And
run.
circle around, and
Hit him,
he's
nasty.
going to do attack with his short sword.
Nice.
That's a hit. And the second one is a miss. So he does 3 points of piercing damage as he stabs into it. As soon as he stabs into the body, tons of poison just go flying out into his face. Each creature within 5 feet of it. So then all of you...
Does it happen to his arm too?
Yes, his arm is... No, yeah, his arm is also going to take damage,
Just
actually.
thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, good call. Actually, I mean, I don't think it should. I mean, it's... How does an arm get poisoned?
I don't know. How does any part of
By
the body
blood.
get poisoned? Which part of the body are
Aether,
you
the rat,
suggesting is
and
affected by poison?
Nyx are take 4 poison damage.
Help.
I guess probably like the organs, like the liver. It's actually a really interesting concept now. If you were to like separate every part of someone's body and then animate them, which parts would take poison damage? Like the liver.
That's a great
maybe?
question. Also, I'm looking at it now. It can't take poison damage.
The stomach.
I think the stomach would be fairly resistant.
I bet eyeballs would take poison damage. They get all
They
burned
for
up.
sure would.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. Easy. Alright, the next attack... now it is going... Oh, the, gnomes, they're going to do 2 sling attacks. First one's a miss. Second one's a miss. They both go flying off.
Oh,
They...
we were thinking these people were going to be hopeful.
They succeed. They are no longer afraid.
Good.
All right. Who's next? That is going to be the legendary action, and it is going
I
to...
feel like there's just been all these attacks, but it's just because we also have NPCs playing.
Yeah. It is going to do a roar.
Roar.
Do the roar.
Why? Why? No. I just got being frightened.
Do the roar.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Everyone?
Yes, including you.
Is this against being frightened?
Yes, you have advantage.
I am brave. That's a natural 20. Get out of here! I said, get out of here! I'm not scared of you.
That's exactly what you said.
Quipper!
Nix, what did you say?
15.
You succeed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Aether,
8.
you fail.
Yep.
The were rat fails.
I'm so not
No.
scared. I'm just gonna casually pet my dog.
It's kind of like wheezing over, bending over, throwing up because of the liquid that just poured in its face, so it was not in a good spot anyway. All right. Next is going to be Quipper.
Get him,
Nice.
Clipper.
That's what I do.
Damn.
I mean, it's just such a useful thing to do. I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Yeah,
Like 24? That's
That
what
hits.
is. He takes 11
hits.
force damage.
Nice.
nice.
Shebang. Once again.
Shaboom.
I don't have any more bardic inspiration, so I'm just that's it.
Sure.
Oh, I need to mark that I used yours, the one you gave me.
Very cool. Next is Aether and Nyx.
Either I need to heal.
I know, but I can't. So how does fear work?
You can't willfully move towards it. Any attacks against it are at disadvantage.
Actually, I don't
Okay.
even think it's just
So-
attacks against it. It's all attacks and ability checks while it is in line of sight are at disadvantage.
Okay.
Let me check D&D Beyond.
I think that's correct.
You had
Disadvantage
Yes.
on ability
Oh,
checks and attack rolls. In line of sight.
So if I did like an area of effect spell, that
It would
doesn't
not
really-
affect it.
Okay. So now I'm going to run my hand through my hair, build up sack charge, and flick the experimental cloud and release thunder wave from this very unstable thundercloud in a jar. And both of them have to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is both of them. All right. I'm going to automatically fail the hand, being that it is a hand.
What are you talking about? Hands are like super dexterous.
All right. Actually, the hand does a 14. The creature does a 7.
Okay, so the hand saves somehow, and the creature
I'll be
takes.
back.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm trying to look for my D8. Okay, that's not bad. Takes 8 thunder damage, but when I flicked it, like divine energy like came from my hand, and that's an extra 4 radiant damage.
Oh, very nice. All right, so that is a total of 12 damage.
Thunderwave also pushes him back, right?
Uh,
If it
I believe
fails.
So actually, yeah, it moves them back 10 feet away from me, so I guess just kind of push back a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Cool.
There goes.
So like here.
And ooh. I'm going to move. Can I go like, since I'm flying, can I just go straight over the hand?
Yeah, it's not within range of you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action try to get the temporary hit points back up for next.
Okay.
You.
That is only 6,
That's still hit points.
and that is my turn.
All right.
Oh.
So the troll is going to.
Right. You just keep shattering any.
I know. I'm sorry.
Any
I'm
resemblance
sorry.
of immersion that I am trying to rebuild.
It goes up to you and it sticks both of its hands inside of its chest with its long claws, and it wheezes, "Kill me," and then it tears. And that is going to be, as it slices itself open, it takes
Really sad.
That's epic.
Poor guy.
7 damage.
Don't do drugs, kids. What can I say?
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
And
As a drug
I
user.
need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Each of us?
Yes.
Not
Not Matt.
natural 20 plus 5.
Very nice.
Someone get this guy an antacid.
Need
This guy needs an aqua shelter.
some Tums.
All right, and Aether, what did you get?
16.
You both. Everyone succeeds.
Yeah.
So you take 22 points of poison damage, halved.
Wait, do I have that again?
You would, yes.
Yes. Nice.
All right. Wow.
Love that. Man, you guys. Being a barbarian is fun.
And it is going to make one. Oh, and its claw is going to do one attack against Nyx. That is a natural 20.
Oh no.
That's a total of 14 damage.
Okay, 7.
All right.
I'm definitely bloodied.
Oh no.
Yes. So, and it is going to heal this turn.
Why?
No.
It's trying to die.
He like rips open his chest and then like puts it back and like pats it a little bit.
So,
Like, oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh crap, you guys. Momentary lapse in judgment.
It's not a decision he seems to be making. It's just
Yeah.
healing no matter what. But in any case,
So that would be
and
funny.
does he get his ability back? He does. All right. Next is going to be the rat, who I forgot takes. He takes the damage. He is going to attack at disadvantage. And misses. Oh, he hits the second attack. All right.
My dog also likes finding hot Cheetos. Man.
And each of you take. Everyone, including the rat, takes
not
11
including
points
me.
of poison damage. Not Quipper.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you take
I'm not looking
Man, I have so much
good
health right now.
at
It's awesome.
all.
This is looking a little bad.
I feel great. I'm having a great time.
That for me.
All right, who is next?
I
That
don't
is
know.
going to be Quipper. Nope, that is going to be the were-rat, and the two guys are going to go now. It's honestly near.
Where it just went, right?
Oh, the first one hits. No, the gnomes. I forgot about them. Only one of them hits. That is all right. And now, all of you take 9 points of poison damage.
Who's dead?
And you can see as one of the pellets slams into and the poison just spurts out, hits the were-rat in the face, Tobias the were-rat, and you can see his fur just begin to dissolve away, and he collapses onto the ground.
I'm really doing badly.
Oh no.
Oh no, this just
Not
it's going okay, and now it's
Not the
oh
were-rat.
no.
What
Quipper, it is your turn.
Nice. I turn and look at the gnomes and I'm like, what are you cowards doing back here? Get in there and help your friend. And then I'm gonna I don't know. Do I have to jump that? I guess I jumped that.
Would you like? Are you trying to get them to do or do you want that to be a
It's-
persuasion check?
Yeah, sure.
Then that would be your action if that's what you're doing.
Okay. It's a 23 persuasion.
Very nice. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
And then I don't actually want to go in there. I was just doing it to make them be like, "Oh, he's going. We're gonna go too." But yeah, all right. I guess I get to the other side of the green. However,
Okay.
I have to do that. Do I jump it? Do I just walk it?
Yeah, you can jump. It's difficult terrain, so you can just go through it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, everyone should make wisdom saving throws. By the way, I forgot to do that.
Me too.
I love that.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
21.
Is this against
21, you
Triton?
succeed. Yes, it is.
15.
15, you succeed.
Nice.
14.
You also succeed, just barely.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
As it releases its roar, its terrifying roar, all of you are kind of numbed in the pain right now. As you can just breathing in all this horrible liquid, you can feel your lungs more than anything else, as it's just burning. All right, it is going to be Quipper. Sorry, continue on with your turn.
That's it.
Okay.
Because persuasion was my action.
Yes.
And I am
Now it
resuming
is
my last
Aether and
action,
Nyx.
so.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh no. I can't leave because of an opportunity attack from the big guy, but I also don't want to not.
Could always take the disengage action.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I'm worried he's gonna puke on us again.
Can't reach. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, oh god. I'm gonna bonus action, temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That hits 5. For me and Nyx, you get whatever. I don't know how to do the math, but you know what I mean. Like, not more than like the 11 you had.
I have no temporary hit points left, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I am going to disengage and go far away. Kind of like going directly to the right of Nyx.
To be fair, you can fly straight up and be out of his range.
Or I'll do that. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I will do that.
There's 30 feet to the ceiling here.
Okay,
you
yeah,
can
I'll
just
go
fly
straight
through.
up because I'm... Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure.
That's it.
Sounds good. All right, now, Nyx, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, sorry, I didn't know if you were there.
I am here, sorry.
Okay, cool.
I'm just torn. How bad is he looking right now?
He's looking pretty rough.
Like super close to death, pretty rough?
I don't want to mislead you, so I'm gonna say not sure.
I'm gonna take a healing potion on my action.
Okay, that's 10 hit points.
It is?
Yeah, it's automatic. Remember, we decided we just do maximum hit points with healing potion.
2d4
Oh,
plus
yeah.
2.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was 2d4 plus 4, but it's just 2d.
Yeah.
10. I can't do anything for my bonus action because I didn't attack. Can I, for my bonus action, just scream back at it in my own furious rage?
Yell.
Absolutely, you can.
Do it.
Rah!
Very nice. A guttural roar as you're kind of vomiting a little bit of stuff. It once again heals.
It's a surprisingly loud and deep roar for someone so small.
It once again heals. This
That's
time.
already.
It's going to circle around and step right there.
Do we not get an attack?
Nope, it never left your attack range.
Ah! Annoying.
It is going to do its thing again. So I need everybody. I need Nyx and Quipper to make Constitution saving throws.
19.
You succeed. It takes 10 points of damage.
17.
17. Both of you succeed. So now you both take. So that is 19 points halved.
I can have that twice.
Yes.
Thank gosh.
Does it regain its ability?
Please no, please no.
No, it
please
does
no.
not.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next is going to be the were-rat who's dead. Or no, the gnomes who were convinced to run in there. So they're going to do their full turn getting there, and then they're going to no, they had to do a dash action to get there because of the difficult terrain. So that's where they are. Next is going to be Quipper. Oh wait, it's going to do its vomit circle.
Oh, good.
Oh, is that not the ability that it didn't get back?
Nope.
Uh,
And it's just gonna vomit on itself.
Oh, okay.
It's just like straight up into the air.
oh, geez.
Everybody needs to make dexterity saving throws.
I get advantage
Oh,
on
boy.
that.
This should be good.
14.
Natural 20.
Oh wait, Aether is not affected.
Oh, I'm
I
too high.
literally
too high.
rolled a 20 and a 1.
Nice.
14.
Clipper, what did you get?
14.
14. You just barely succeed, actually.
Epic.
Both the gnomes succeed. It is 11 points of poison damage halved, so 5.
Epic.
Okay.
All right. Next is going to be Quipper.
Brian, let me ask you a hypothetical question.
Sure.
If I were to use a lute as an improvised weapon, what would you consider it?
That would be a club, I think. So I'd call it a D6, bludgeoning damage.
Alright, well, I have a new question.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use shillelagh on a lute?
100% yes. A
Excellent.
billion percent yes.
Excellent. Well, then in that case, first I'm going to exit the vomit stage
Uh-huh.
to the right. I don't know which way upstage is here, so you know. But I want to stay in
around.
melee range of them, so I want to get like,
Yeah, I see. Like right there.
yeah. And then I am going to cast shillelagh on my lute. So just take my lute and I just shbang. I don't know. I guess it probably just like
You run your hands over the strings, and they just begin to reverberate like a tuning fork, and then the whole thing begins to vibrate.
nice. All right.
You can change that if you want, but I figured that was just a cool way to do it.
No, that is pretty cool. I was imagining like a physical change. Like I would like grab the neck and like slide my hand up it, and as I did, the neck would just keep getting longer and the body would just get smaller and like compress into like a solid ball, and then I just
I don't think it's supposed to change what it physically is.
It's not. But you're also supposed to cast it on like an actual club.
It's fine.
But it doesn't matter, it's fine. Either way, I have a shillelagh now.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna hit him with it.
Yeah.
That's why else would you cast shillelagh? Oh, well, never mind.
Shillelagh is a cool spell.
I rolled an 11 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. That just doesn't hit.
Haven't melee attacked in quite a long time.
It's true. All right. Next is going to be Aether next.
Okay.
I love it though. Use that more.
Oh, I will. That's why I took
I
it.
am going to.
That's why I asked you if baseball existed in this universe.
I'm gonna get the paintball gun back out with
Uh-huh.
my one arm, flip it over, and just try to hit it, I guess.
Yep.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hey.
Yes, let's
Let's see what
please
kind
kill
it
this
is.
thing.
It is cold damage Talonbrand. Okay.
Huh?
Double. I always forget. Do you double the damage you roll or double the dice?
Double the dice.
Okay, so 2d8. Okay. Ooh, that's 13, but I used the divine energy from the light in my wings, and so that's 17.
Okay, you see as she she fires this blue paintball, and it begins to roar. And as it reaches up to like it looks right up in the air to roar, and you fire it right down into his throat. And as soon as it makes contact with his mouth, there's just an explosion of cold and ice crystals that come out. And as you do that, the wings unfurl, and there's just like these little divine rays of light that fire down from it, burning his skin. He looks very rough. And as
Very
like the
good.
ice crystals are in his mouth, he smashes his teeth forward, smashing the ice. He's looking very rough, however.
Alright,
Um,
and bonus action. Temporary hit points for Nyx.
Yeet.
I don't think. Are you going to move down the 10 feet?
Will anything get an attack of opportunity if I do that?
No, nothing will get an attack of opportunity.
Then I will down. Nick, that is 11 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's so nice.
And then I
Oh,
already have
however,
hit points, so I can't do that.
you did hit it. So everybody except for Aether
Nice.
takes 8 points of poison damage.
That's it.
Okay, is it me now?
Yes.
We're cutting this. Boy.
Oh, and you see as both of the gnomes collapse.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
All right,
One
you
of
know
them
what?
is alive, but is like throwing up blood on the ground until he collapses.
You know what? He's looking rough. I'm feeling confident. We're doing reckless.
Uh-huh.
boy.
Ryan staring at the single hit point the guy has.
Fifth.
left.
Oh, and,
Team.
and you have advantage because I hit it with the paintball gun.
That is true.
Oh. Then I don't do reckless.
You only have it on the first attack, but reckless applies advantage to the to both attacks. The paintball only applies to the first one.
So do what you must.
I don't want
Sounds
advantage on me, so I'll do just the regular advantage. It's 15
Sure.
to hit.
That hits.
Sneaky sneak. Yes. That's 9. Plus 2 is 11. Plus 5 is 16 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
So he had like ripped open his chest earlier.
Yeah, it mostly healed up, but yeah.
I want to kind of like fling my sword around, jump up, and like stab into that, and just slide right down. You know,
All right.
open his chest again.
Just
Brutal.
opening it up, and it pours onto the ground. Everyone does take 6 points of poison damage.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Except for Aether. Aether does not.
Just kidding.
But I moved down.
You didn't move within the range of that.
Oh, I
Yeah. And its guts just spill onto the ground, and it falls face first onto the ground with this horrible like mix of red and green spilling out in all directions.
Nice.
That's right.
Its arm is still there, however, and the arm is going to.
Oh wait, can I use my bonus action then to hit the arm?
Sure. I'm gonna move it. Yeah, over here. But yeah,
'Cause I have my dagger back, so
yes,
that is 19 to hit.
that hits.
What the fuck? I was kidding. Alright. 7 damage.
All right, it is still alive, although it looks pretty broken up. You just like break the wrist on it with the slice.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not 7. That's way too high. I rolled the wrong dice.
Okay.
I'm beating it with my dagger. My mistake. That's only 3 damage.
Okay. It looks, you stab it through the hand, but it still seems functional. And as you do that, you're stabbing it, and you're like, the creature's behind you, and you just hear, "Kill me," and it stands back up.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Now that is epic.
That's messed up.
That's epic.
What? Oh
Um,
Hey,
no.
Ryan. Ryan,
Yeah.
that's epic.
Yep.
I
You
like it.
gave me the how you want to do this, and then you effed me over.
It's yeah.
Now that
Oh no.
right there, epic.
Do we have to kill it with its own arm? Is that the only way?
Matt, by the way,
Me,
you know,
it's epic.
Quipper knows.
That's
'Cause
so
I-
ominous.
Does he
I
though?
assume Matt. What?
Am I missing something? Should I reference some materials here?
Oh, do you not know how these work?
No, I don't. I don't remember.
It's probably like only magic. My
Uh,
weapons are non-magical.
I don't remember. Should I
Don't.
know?
No, magic has been hitting this whole
Should I
time.
look it up somewhere?
No, I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Getting spicy.
I don't like it. I don't. Nyx felt badass, and now she feels.
I mean, it was badass. It was badass.
It and turned around and was like proud of herself, and then there's just the looming shadow of it standing back up again.
That's pretty much
Okay.
exactly what happened.
Oh no.
Messed up.
Nice. Good to know.
I feel like I get my turn and it lasts 5 seconds, and then I have to wait like 5 years for my turn to come back around because there's so much happening.
It's just
Yeah,
very
well,
odd.
most of the things are gone, but the first one is a 23 to hit,
Kill me.
and then the second one is a bite attack, that is 14 to hit.
Miss.
All right, so only the claw attack hits. 5. That is 7 points of slashing damage
Uh,
plus 2 poison damage.
uh, end of the temporary hit points.
And then as you just get like assaulted in the back, is just like its long claws rake across your back. You turn around, and just as you do, the hand you were stabbing like leaps into the air like a face hugger. 16 to hit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This one only does 7 points of piercing damage as it just like leaps onto your neck like a face hugger and digs in.
Ugh.
Ah.
All right.
Okay. This is so not fun. What's next?
Next is going to be the dead people, so it's top of the turn, Quipper.
Now, Ryan, I have a question. Do I know whether or not this thing is able to be put to sleep? Or is that kind of up in the air?
You're not sure.
Good enough for me. I pull out 2 of my sling balls,
Huh?
and I just kind of give them one of those gaboosh, and I tether them together with a string of fire,
Huh?
Ooh.
and I'm gonna throw it at them.
All right. Woo, woo. Make an attack roll.
Bolas. Whoops. That's gonna be really loud on the stream. I just clicked it in D&D Beyond, and it's not working. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's epic. That's fantastic. That's a 9.
Ah.
How many people are still watching that aren't just me? That's
That misses. I'm sorry.
Oh, it does. That's correct. It do miss. It's also my
All right,
last spell.
It goes flying past. You can communicate it if you want.
So apparently I'm an idiot. I forgot to mention that you can only kill these guys with fire or poison.
Acid.
That's convenient. 'cause
Acid.
I have
You said poison.
neither of those.
Oh, you said acid.
I'm boring.
I thought Matt knew and he was just role
No, I just forgot.
playing.
Does
All right,
Quipper even know that?
Yeah.
Well, then why would I roleplay not knowing if I know? I just didn't
I don't know. I was just letting you do
Where
your
would
thing.
I have gotten that information? Is that from the list you sent me way back?
No,
whenever?
you've been on the street. Yeah, it was on the. It was just from your time in the streets.
Your
Never-
time in the streets.
I don't remember
You
that.
know how trolls work.
Never told me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Um,
I have nothing. I have nothing.
next is going
Oh,
to be
hang on,
Aether
hang
and
on.
Nyx.
Oh,
No, never
God.
mind.
I mean, the only
I'm
thing I
just
can
gonna
do
die.
is hit it with a paintball gun and just hope that it's fire or acid. So that is exactly what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
Well, first, I'm going to give temporary hit points to Nyx just in case I hit it and don't kill it and it spews everywhere.
Should've
Wonderful.
Should have cast sleep.
Oh, that's sad. That's only 4. Sorry.
Mm,
Sorry about that.
Should've-
I'm at...
Should have cast
the
sleep.
fact that I haven't died yet is a miracle, honestly.
It is a
The
miracle
paintball is
now,
only
especially because I don't have any
13
spells left.
What did you
What'd
say?
you
No,
say,
it's not.
Greta?
Wait a minute. Do I add anything when I shoot the paintball gun?
Do you add anything? Yeah, you add your proficiency bonus.
I haven't been doing that this whole time.
Oh my god, no.
No wonder you've had no luck. It's your proficiency bonus and dexterity.
Alright, so it's, and then I have the +1 because it has the, artificer thingy with it.
Uh-huh.
So that is 15 to hit then.
All right, that does hit.
Thank God. Okay, let's see what happens. Nope. Cold damage again.
I'm sorry.
That is, let's see here. That's 2 cold damage. No, 3 cold damage.
All right, and everyone around them takes that is Nyx and Quipper take 3 poison damage.
3 cold damage, and then whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Yes.
But unless you have fire or acid, I don't really know what you're gonna do, but have fun.
Okay. So he's been hitting us with poison.
Uh-huh.
So using his own blood against him obviously will do nothing for us.
Yeah, it's poison damage is not what he was talking. It was acid. He misspoke.
Mm-hmm.
Acid and firework.
Seed.
I want to use my tinderbox to light him on fire.
All right, use your action and make an improvised attack roll. So no
Like
proficiency.
unarmed.
No, improvised. Just no proficiency. Add your dexterity modifier. I should make use an action to light it and then another action to attack, but it's fine.
20 non-natural.
20 natural, that hits. No, yeah, not. You don't get to do anything else this turn because you use your whole turn to do this.
Okay, is he on fire?
Yes.
Cool. Does he take any damage?
Yes. He takes 1d4 plus your dexterity modifier.
Interesting.
7.
7.
Wow.
I don't know that was the damage I was supposed to tell you to do, but I think it's fine because I don't really know how improvised weapons work.
I
But-
did 4.
still
It was a D4. I rolled a 4. My dexterity modifier is 3, so that's why it's 7.
Nope. Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't know if I did it right, so it doesn't matter.
I also
In the
don't even
meantime-
think you can attack
Your
with
word
a
is
How-
tinderbox, so you're already taking some liberties.
Oh yeah, I know. Do you just like have a handful of on fire wood, and you're
I have a
doing
torch
what with it?
too. So like maybe I lit the
Oh yeah,
torch,
you light.
like-
Let's say you light the torch.
Oh,
That makes way more sense. In any case, it's the same thing, except I would have made that a D6. How do you want to do this?
Ah,
Okay, I want him to. So, like, I shoved it in the open cavity that insists on not staying open or something. I
Uh-huh.
just want to shove the fire there so it sort of like burns him from the inside out.
Okay. You shove it in, and just like it starts burning through his body. You see pustules start popping open from the increased heat and pressure until he almost dissolves in front of you. And as he screams and wails, Quipper and Nyx take 10 points of poison damage. And he is dead.
Quipper is unconscious.
Is his hand still there?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god! Well, that's my turn.
We can turn off the music now. Now it is its turn, and it is going to attack Nyx.
oh my
That's
god.
a miss. It's a miss.
Can we just like kill it right now?
Quipper, would you like to make an attack against it?
I don't know if I said it loud enough, so I shall say it again. Quipper is unconscious.
Oh, Quipper's. I did not hear that. Okay.
So if it is my
then
turn-
it is Aether and Nyx's turn.
Actually, Ryan, it's my turn to make a death saving throw. Thank you very much.
Correct.
God! Why won't you let me die, Ryan? 3!
3, you fail.
I fail.
You wait. You're kind of laying there, and you look up at your body, and you take a big breath in, and you realize that was a big mistake. Then you
Aether,
start coughing up blood.
Heal him, Aether.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Quipper and just use healing hands, and so you have 4 hit points now.
Okay. The
I'm
hand is
going
still
to
there, by
attack
the way.
hand.
Yeah. Make your attack roll.
15.
15. That hits.
Get it?
Seven damage.
That hits and kills
Dope. Gosh. Die!
it.
Stop.
How do the ex amigos look?
All dead.
They're all dead.
Like dead?
Oh, they're dead. Because I mean, a lot of them died, and then several rounds of you hitting them and poison coming out, which would have failed them a death saving throw.
Nice.
I'm gonna start going through their stuff.
They don't have much, but yes, go through. Make an investigation check.
Oh,
12, you say?
yee.
You find on them. Let me go through. I don't have them on D&D Beyond right now, but you find one fire tallow application.
Interesting. Okay.
And 9 silver.
Okay. I'll split that between the three of us. So we each get 3 silver.
Man, I feel so bad.
I
Wasted
wish
all
they
this.
didn't all have to die.
Oh, I don't feel bad about that at all. I absolutely plan on betraying them the second he was dead.
Yeah, me too.
We couldn't just talk to them?
I was
They won't
reserving.
Just
I was-
straight to murder.
Well,
You have to understand. They were going to kill us. As soon as they figured out that there was a bounty on that guy's head, not only were they going to take the drugs, but they most likely would have killed us for the bounty.
to be fair, I wasn't gonna kill them. I was saving some of my energy so that I could put them all to sleep. But
Oh, I would have just.
That would work better.
But to be fair, once they were asleep, probably would have killed them.
You know?
It's just, I mean, it's them or us. I guess if we put them to sleep, we could leave them. We don't have to kill them then. But I
But
mean,
then something else would kill them.
they're clearly nasty guys. You know, after some drugs as dangerous as what made this guy the way he is. I mean,
Yeah.
They would have either taken it themselves or sold it on the market for a really, really high price and ruined somebody else's life.
And even if we put them to sleep and left them behind, then, they'll just seek out another source. So,
Yep.
it's the gruesome reality of trying to be a good guy in the world.
Yeah.
Some bad guys are a little irredeemable.
Yeah.
By the way, the fire tallow is like this little bag, and in it is like this really like white fatty material, like the stuff you would cut off of a steak.
Okay.
But it
Yes.
has like tendrils of orange going through it.
I feel so bad, though. I can't believe you guys had to heal me. That's my job, to heal you guys. There I was, getting in the danger zone and dying and stuff.
The
Well,
fact that I
there you go.
didn't die is a miracle.
Maybe we're just getting better.
Hopefully.
Working like a team.
Say we're working like a team.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure, I guess you could say that. I like to think of it more as good business acquaintances so far.
Honestly, though, like, we don't have to stick together.
That's true.
We did our job. We got out of prison. Now we can just kind of,
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I will admit I'm having a lot better time hanging out and following you all around into your kooky, crazy places than I was having getting beaten up in alleyways.
Cripper, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me willingly.
That
You
hanging
say
out
that
with
and you cough up blood.
I do?
Yeah.
I cough up blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, wait, don't you have a point of exhaustion because you came back?
Yeah.
Should we take a little short rest here?
I mean, if we're just taking him back the way we came,
Pretty much.
the way I see it, if we all stick together, we can do more good. Whereas, if we're all doing our own thing, we might try to do something like find some kind of, I don't know, fugitive and then die because we weren't with anyone else.
If I was by myself, I would not be doing anywhere near as risky
Yeah, I know.
jobs as what we're doing right now. I would probably just go back to getting beaten up at alleyways and performing at inns for pennies.
Do you guys mind if we do a short rest? Just because I'm pretty hurt.
Sure, why not?
I can use a nap.
Just to heal a bit.
Rest.
Just for some awareness, it's fine taking a short rest. However, your fight did take a lot of noise.
I think we should get out of here.
I mean that's fine. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do this, either get out of here or make some preparations before you take an hour rest.
I guess we should get out of here.
One spell.
How are we supposed to carry this guy? He's huge.
They never said we had to bring the whole thing.
Did, but I guess they didn't say.
I mean, if I take an arm and somebody else takes an arm and we just sort of drag him.
Do we need the whole body? Did they say that? Because, I mean, we could just, like, take proof
Probably the whole body.
enough. I don't know why they would need the whole body to know he was dead. Just bring them,
Is there...
his face.
I mean, because they might not just need him for his body. They might
Head.
need to harvest him for something. Like, I don't know.
They just told us to get the guy. If they want to harvest his body or something, that's on them. They can come get this themselves.
If we use, like, the spider web, can we use it as, like, a sort of... Because I have rope. I want to use rope, but I also want to kind of reinforce it with the web to make it stickier so it's easier to hold on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
As a
For
way
sure.
to, like, pull him through the sewer back the way we came.
Make a survival check.
$19!
Yeah, you make like a pretty good thing. Like you can wrap it around your back and kind of drag it.
Okay, we're good. I'm good to go.
Would it be possible to, since I still have my like cannon thing spinning, because it lasts like an hour, I think, could we put it under where it would be dragging, so it doesn't make a lot of noise. So it's like on the spinning thing.
That's a little heavy, but sure.
I wasn't sure.
I,
Insane.
I think it's a bit too heavy for it.
Okay.
I can wrap it in blankets.
You do find you looking, however, with you messing with it, thinking about doing that, your passive investigation, I believe, is a 15.
That's my passive perception.
Okay,
My
yeah, that's it.
investigation is like 13, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, in any case, one of it, you see in one of his torn pockets, there's 2 vials with this thick yellow liquid.
Oh,
That's gross.
I guess this is what they were after.
Yup.
I don't want this.
Here, I can hold on to it. I won't use it. I don't use drugs. And I won't sell it. I'll turn it in when we turn in the body.
Well,
All right.
to be fair, though, if it's as expensive as they say it is,
No!
We sell this.
just kidding. I don't want to. You're gonna be kidding me. I don't want to sell that. What? So we can fight more of these guys? No. God, y'all have no faith in me. It was just a joke.
Farming bounties by like
Just
distributing the drug and then killing them when they become a criminal.
Just a joke.
Terrible.
Although I did just have a really good idea. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, let's start moving.
Y'all have no faith in me. I'm Clipper.
All
Be
right.
like, oh, I'm not a bad guy. I just want to have fun.
So you're starting to drag it. So you make a general stealth check, just to see if you don't attract any attention.
I added the bed rolls. Do you think that'll help?
Yes, it will. Helps drag it along.
So it's just straight?
Yep.
No adding?
Why would there be?
I shall cast guidance to guide her on how to be sneaky. Got it. That's what you do. I googled what the most useful cantrips were, and guidance was like
15.
universally agreed upon as the best.
What was that?
15.
15? All right. Guidance, minor illusion, prestidigitation, all those. Karina, what'd you get?
Oh, we're all rolling. Yep.
Oh.
2.
Wait, just
On brand.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, really? Oh, bet.
Yeah.
I forgot. What's guidance a D4?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait. I'm so confused.
12.
What's up?
Is this stealth roll my stealth?
It's everyone's doing it. It's a group stealth.
Oh, then I got a 20, not natural. So I have a +5 to my stealth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was so confused. You were like, just roll a straight stealth roll. And I was so confused because I thought that meant without anything. That's why I asked without
No.
adding anything. And you were like, why would you? And I was like, so confused.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Straight stealth is still just stealth. If it was dexterity, then that would be that. All right. You begin to travel along. Then you find your way to the place with the wicker basket. And there's still a tripwire there.
But
Let me see what spells I have.
Can I attempt to disable the tripwire without triggering the basket?
Make a Thieves' Tools check.
Anyone have like mage hand?
can I help him since I also have thieves' tools? And
He has the Thieves' Tools, but you could help him if you wanted. How would you help him?
I mean, since I know how traps work as well,
Can I
can
cast
just be, like,
guidance on myself?
maybe helping
Just
figure out, like, if
focus.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna go here, and I'm like, wait, why don't you look at this mechanism first? Like, kind of trading back knowledge kind of thing.
What did you roll?
Does he get advantage with my help?
Yes.
I haven't rolled yet because I'm looking. Well, if I can, yeah, something with a touch range you can cast on yourself.
Yeah, you can cast guidance on yourself.
Just checking, because I don't know why, but I had it set in my mind that I can't for some reason. But it doesn't say that you can't. So I don't know what you told me to add because of Lizzie, but that's
It's your
26.
dexterity. Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you say?
26.
All right. You take it. You cut the wire while holding it to maintain tension. You ask Nyx to grab onto it to maintain the tension on the tripwire. You go to the other side and you tie the end because it's a mechanism where there's the tripwire and then the wire connects up on a pole, and that wire is what's holding up the wicker basket.
Mhm.
So when that breaks, it all comes fumbling down. So you just tie the string to something attached to the wall while maintaining the tension, and it's all good.
Wow. Magic.
Let's keep going.
You keep going. Are you checking for traps or monsters or that kind of thing?
Yeah, stealthily going.
Nah.
Checking for bugs.
I'm just kidding.
You're already going stealthily, but make an investigation or perception check.
Definitely investigate.
I can also be looking like behind us to make sure nothing's following.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check.
13.
Also 13 because I rolled very low.
Okay.
Lower than my passive.
Both of you are. You already know there's not really any traps. So you're okay. And you get by most of the way, but as you're on the finishing stretch, you notice just in time that there's a gelatinous cube. It doesn't seem to have sensed you yet, but it is ahead of you.
Is it something we can like wait? So it can't. It's like in the same tunnel as us.
Yeah. It's at the Y intersection.
So could we move
So
around
we
it?
go- Yeah.
Oh, right, the Y intersection. You have the car jack
Yeah.
with only 2 feet of give space, which is underwater.
Mm.
How are we gonna get the thing?
Delicious.
I'll just hawk lift the thing out. I don't know. I'm worrying about this cube.
Like sling it over fireman.
Right now, you don't know about the cube. I went ahead of myself.
Sick. Cool.
So wait, we're at the Y.
But like, you're at behind the gate. You are behind the gate. You need to get past the gate, then you're in the Y.
Because we have the thing that I built that's holding it up.
Oh
But
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah,
go
yeah.
underwater.
I want to try. So I'm gonna like gesture to like Aether and Clipper and be like, okay, I'm gonna try to lift this. If I can lift it up, push him underneath.
It's up. It's just you
No,
need to go-
Only 2 feet.
Only 2 feet. I'm gonna try to lift it up more.
Oh, okay.
So when I lift, you push.
Right.
So like the body's trying to float on the water. The 2 feet is underwater. It's 3 feet of water before it's above that. Like, Quipper has to tread water and dive to get under there.
They can't just like push the guy underneath the water.
I mean, you could, but it's going to be a pretty hefty strength check or athletics.
I also have rope. Could I tie it around the guy and tie it to my cannon so it's like trying to be a weight down underwater?
Sure, I'll give you advantage on your athletics check.
Should I go ahead and do my strength?
Yes.
That's only a 9.
You're just lifting it, nothing's budging.
There's got to be some kind of like actual.
Is there a lever on
Release.
the inside of the gate?
No.
We're in a dive under the gate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do I see the gelatinous cube?
When you pop out the other side, what's your passive perception?
10.
I'm sure that like we would alert him that there's a cube.
Well, assuming I'm
Are
the
you
first
looking
one
up
to
there,
decide.
or are you just...
What do you
Well, I mean, we've been looking for like monsters and stuff, so I'm assuming. we
Right,
would-
I'm asking Quipper, though. Because you guys have been, but Quipper hasn't. So I'm asking him now.
Well, presumably, if at this point he's now the only person on the other side, he'd probably do a quick, like,
Sure. Make a perception check.
alright, cool, not gonna die. 13.
13? Nope.
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
I thought it was a 13 check, but I just checked now, and it is not.
I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna say, y'all remember those kobolds that went off some other random direction?
Mhm.
Because, I mean, they said that they had, like, shut the gate. Which leads me to believe that they have some way to, like, open the gate and close the
Right.
gate that doesn't involve tiny little kobold dudes just lifted some monster gate. So I'm gonna go see where they went.
Be careful.
And I go.
Okay.
See where they went. In that direction.
You're gonna go into that gelatinous cube, and we're not gonna be able to get you out.
You go most of the way. Granted, there's still like a path, so you don't walk directly into the gelatinous cube. However, you do walk by it, and as you're walking, you're like, "Why are things getting wobbly? Am I that nauseous?" And then the gelatinous cube lunges at you.
We're all
That's
gonna
a 7 to hit.
That's
So you just dodge out of the way.
Am I now aware of it?
Yes, you are now aware of it.
Okay. Nice.
You're kind of on the other side of the path now.
Oh, that's fine. I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, okay.
I disengage and get the hell away. I'm just like, oh shit! Oh, ooh, better move.
I mean, you run faster than it. It starts going your direction, but so much slower.
Just so you guys
you-
know, one of them jelly boys are here. Don't run into them.
Another
I keep going in the direction.
Yeah.
Of kobolds.
Are you a kobold now?
Yes, I'm gonna disguise myself as a kobold again.
All right. Eventually you come back across. You actually let me look at this dungeon.
I would like to be a little sneaky.
Sure.
Should I roll a sneaky check?
So as you're running, there's like an outcrop to your right, and then you can keep going straight. What do you want to do? And yes, you can make a stealth check.
10.
We didn't hear you.
10. Real
10.
sneaky.
Okay. And there's an outcrop to your right, or you can keep going straight. What do you want to do?
Probably go to the right, because that would be the closest to the gate, presumably. If I
Okay.
turn, did I turn
You go
right?
out to the right.
Now, hang on. I went through the gate. Did I go right or left?
You went through the gate, and then you went right.
All right. Well, then yeah, I'll turn right.
Yeah, you already turned right at the Y, and then as you're going further, there's
Yeah,
another outcrop.
I know. Well, I'm thinking like if I had turned left,
Oh,
then
yeah.
right would make me further from the gate. But if I turn right, then right would make me closer to the gate.
I understand now. Yes, you're good. So you go right, and you see there's just like this little tiny outcrop. It looks like it was dug into it. It's not a part of the normal stone brick. And you see the light of fire, and you peek over, thinking you're sneaky, and you can see there's there's two kobolds sitting there. No, sorry, 3 with fire in the middle with a spit over top, and they're toasting a giant rat.
Nice.
And since you rolled a 10, but a kobold's natural perception is an 8, you are considered stealth.
Do I see any levers or anything?
Not in this area. It's literally just a small outcrop. There's
Alright.
not like...
Well,
And you think these are the same kobolds as you saw before.
time to gamble with my life. Am I right? Hey guys, that looks pretty good. Or no, kobold. Hey guys, that looks pretty good.
You returned.
Yeah, I'm
Good to
back.
see.
I found the big scary green guy, and I saw these like big burly people, like real tall, like twice our size, and they kicked the crap out of him. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the big scary guy's dead. I was thinking maybe we should lift the gate, go check it out, see if there's anything we could scrounge up.
Maybe we could take the things.
Yeah,
This
take
is
the
a good
things.
idea.
I will say
Come
though,
on.
the people that killed him are still there. They're actually coming up to the gate, but I'm pretty sure if we don't mess with them, then they won't kill us.
Sounds like we should talk to the matriarch.
I don't don't know
you
if
should.
that's necessary. We just gotta, like, the big scary people, they saw me, and they were like, oh, whatever, leave them alone. So, we could probably just
I think
open it up and be like, oh, hey, guys, what's up? And just go, like, take stuff.
I think she would want to have this conversation. Come on, let's go to the matriarch.
That's fair. Let's go see her.
All right, let's go.
And they begin guiding you down the
You're
hallway straight for a while.
So separated from the party.
Oh, yeah.
And until he guides you to and then it separates to the right again through a door. They help you go over a couple traps. By help you, I mean they assume you already knew, but you just notice that they were avoiding areas, and you just kind of tread
They're,
behind
like,
them.
walking, and I see them clearly, like, big
Yeah.
step, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna mimic that.
That happens like 6 times.
Nice.
Look at that. In any case, so that happens. You eventually get there. You see, there's like this large atrium, sort of like the one you were at, but there's just like these rings of like little tents, sort of like TP setups.
Sure.
With a bunch of kobolds with a big fire in the center, which is like stakes coming out in all directions, cooking a bunch of different rats. And then they guide you to like one particularly large tent that has an opening on one side, and you see this old female kobold sitting there with like old hunched over shoulders, looking over, like currently chewing on a charred rat.
Delicious.
Hello, everyone. What is the concern today? I don't think I've seen you before, little kobold.
I'm not sure exactly, honestly. I fought that big scary green guy. He hit me on the head real hard. I'm having a hard time speaking. I don't really remember a lot either. I think I got Anastasia or whatever.
Make a deception check.
15.
All right.
You killed the great green one?
Oh no, I didn't do it. I was.
This is a day for celebration. Today
Okay.
we have a feast.
And then she shakes up a glass jar full of fireflies and releases it in there, and all the fireflies start flying around the room in like a pretty pathetic display. I mean, it's still pretty, but it's still in a sewer. And then all the kobolds start cheering, and then there's just like a chaos in the room suddenly, as they all begin like setting up massive tables
Nice.
and putting rats out.
I do have to say one thing though before the feast. I didn't kill him by myself. There were these big people, like humans, kind of.
Big people.
Yeah, like the tall ones, the humans and stuff.
I know the type.
Yeah,
I've seen them around,
I don't remember. I don't remember a lot, but like some humans helped me kill him, and I promised that if they helped me, then I'd help them get out of here. But they're stuck behind the gate. They're trying to get out. So I was wondering if we could open the gate before the feast. Do we
Make
have
persuasion check.
something to do that? You got like a lever somewhere? 17.
17. Okay.
Doing
She
good.
goes, let us see. Come with me.
And she takes you towards the back of the tent where she pulls away a curtain, and you can see on the backside of a curtain there's just like a wall of layers, and you recognize of levers. This is a control panel area
Interesting.
that they've just inhabited.
Sure.
She goes, I may be the matriarch, but I don't exactly recall which of these was right.
And she starts just like going down all
fair.
the levers, and just starts doing them back and
I'd have
forth
done the same
in
thing.
different directions. You on the on that side just hear the door start to go up for a little bit, and then slam back down, and then go back up and lock on top.
One of those was probably right.
I hope so. It doesn't really matter. They are just humans, but they were nice. They were friendly. I was happy they didn't kill me. They weren't like, oh, kobold, oh, kill him. They were like, oh, what's up, little dude? They were pretty nice.
Humans are good sometimes,
Yeah.
and they always have gold.
Oh, yeah. They gave me some gold. You guys want some gold? They gave me a couple. Here. And I pull out
I want gold.
2 gold pieces, and I just, like, I reach out. I kind of want to drop them in their hand. I drop
Yeah.
them in their hand. I'm trying to avoid physical contact.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, here,
You
take them
start-
out of my hand. I'm like, here, I'll
You
put them
see
in
her-
your hand.
Her pupils like triple in size as she stares at them.
Cool.
Wow. I'm just gonna look at these for a little while.
Yeah, they were really nice people.
This is so much money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. I've never seen that much gold in my life. That I remember, at least. I really don't remember a lot. Kind of blank it out.
Would you like to join the festivities? Take a rest. We will take care of you.
Well,
We could open a place in our great bathhouse.
And you just see like there's a sewage pipe that's pouring out and just like steam is coming from it.
I want to make sure that the humans make it out of the sewer okay. I kind of owe them my life. So. But
The matriarch compliments you for your bravery.
Well, thank you, matriarch. I compliment you for your wonderful wisdom.
Wise I be.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see if the gate's open now and escort those humans out.
Good luck. Please return safely.
I will. I hope I will.
Goodbye, chosen one.
Bye, matriarch. I leave.
Yeah.
He pronounced matriarch wrong.
Matriarch. I avoid the traps.
You avoid the traps.
I keep
You
big eyes out for the gelatinous cube.
you see it, and I'll say you can effectively avoid it.
Okay. Slide
And eventually you're back to the gate, which has been opened.
Just like lugging the thing through.
Mm-hmm.
Step.
Sure. I'll say by this point, both of you are through the gate with the body.
Alright, let's go.
I wanna when I go to turn the corner to come back to the gate, I wanna use disguise self to look at like Quipper, but I also wanna make it look like I have a giant scar, like a huge gash, like over the right side of my face.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna turn the corner and be like, "Well, guys, I got the door open.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, I got you guys again," and then I just leave. Just start walking.
Slobber all over my legs.
Slobber so much. Anyway.
Good
Eventually you make,
So
and there is a manhole with a ladder.
Nice.
Oh boy. I guess we could just... I can tie my rope to it so we can have 2 ropes and both go up at the same time and
Well,
just
you guys
kinda
have fun. I'm just gonna climb the ladder and leave.
All right, you
That's
back
not
up
good
onto
either.
the street. You are covered in poisonous fluid and sewage, and your clothes are a mess. Actually, you are pretty much only damaged by poison, so your clothes, besides being covered in stuff, are fine.
I'm just gonna start like prestidigitating all the
Stuff away.
just like throwing dirt off of me.
People are just like, oh my god. Then they're just like walking around you like, by Lathander.
A little bit of splatter on the street.
Like giving you a wide berth.
Oh yeah.
And then the manhole cover opens, and what are the other 2 of you doing?
like we have like sort of like backpacker style. Like one of us has one rope, one of them has the other rope, and we're like helping each other while we climb up and try to pull this thing up.
Make strength. One of you make a strength check at advantage.
I have only a +0 to strength.
I have
Just-
a -1.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
then I'll
like
do it.
I'm just gonna like look over into the hole cover and be like, "You got this, guys." I give you guidance. Oh yeah, climb it. Woo!
Wait, so you inspired me?
Yeah, you have
No.
guidance. I don't have to
Natural
worry
20.
that. Oh, whoa,
Natural
wait.
20.
I did another natural 20 and a 1. I'm not.
All right, and add guidance to that, please.
Sure.
How strong
It
do you need
might
to be,
matter.
Ryan? Good God.
I mean,
4.
you're
24.
nice. You're carrying a massive creature, a
Yeah.
large creature, through, and then you're gonna pull it through a manhole like it's Play-Doh.
I mean, he was pretty squishy.
He was very squishy, but you get to pull it out, and like his bone structure is relatively small because it was only slightly larger than the average human. But you can pull it out, and like the fat becomes to like slough off as you do, and then and like flesh just kind of falls off and in large pieces. But you eventually, as it all comes out the top, just like a giant mess of blood and green ooze, which smells like acrid.
Should we like call the cops so that they can come deal with this?
Does anybody have a phone?
Hello?
We got cell
You,
phones. Those exist.
you see like a face and a curtain of a nearby house close, like look out and close at you,
Yoo-hoo!
Big son of
And-
love.
Hello?
I wanna.
and just
Cast.
about now you hear sirens approaching you.
No fudge.
Oh, nice. I cast prestidigitation to make the window that person was peeking out of filthy. Just
I'm
like
gonna
I just
start
pick up
pulling
some of
out-
the crap that I like threw off myself and just like sling it at their window.
I'm gonna start pulling out the papers of like detailing the like case,
Right.
like what we were looking for and like what happened.
All right. All right. So then then eventually one of the police vehicles arrives, and then you see a large Warforged step out with like sort of more of a slick design, but a darker black metal, and stands up. I came hearing word of a disturbance. I take it you're the ones causing it.
I am pretty
Ta-da!
disturbing.
We were actually kind of assigned this case by Sheriff Coyle, and we just finished it, and so we were actually going to head over to the station, I guess, and turn this in. And I hand him the papers.
He examines the papers. He walks back into his vehicle for a second. A few minutes pass. So it seems you are correct.
Yeah.
Here you go. He hands it back. In that case, I guess we better pack this into the vehicle. And there's like a large metallic cylinder on the back that that like stands up and becomes level with the ground. And he pushes the body into it. It closes and it's barely big enough, so you see like it cuts off another piece of flesh and it falls on the ground. And he goes,
That's nice.
and then the cylinder like it's standing up like this, and then it lays back down and fits into the vehicle.
I speak to Nix's mind and I say, should we tell him about the drugs now or later? Because they might get upset if they find them on us.
I'm gonna say now. Excuse me, officer.
Yes, sir.
Before you head back, these, and I pull out the vials, were found on the body.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be sure to tell Sheriff Coyle about this.
Do I believe him?
Wow, I've never seen this
Insight
before.
check.
Okay, yeah. An insight check.
Punch!
19.
You cannot crawl on my lap
19.
right now.
It does seem, although that he is telling the truth, and you are suspicious, partially because it's corrupt, but you also think Warforged can't use this.
That's nothing to do with
That's
it. We
true.
can use it.
I rolled a 2 minus 1.
He's gonna take those drugs.
Do you think
but
we're
you're
gonna
pretty
get
sure.
some kind of bonus for turning those in?
Pudgy boy.
I'm not sure. That you would have to take that up with Sheriff Coyle,
I
and he
guess that's fair.
puts that inside of a pocket.
You okay? Why are you doing this? Go lay
Cool.
down.
But he seems genuinely surprised, like he's never seen that here or ever, probably in his career.
Trying to give us a ride back to the station?
No, I have seat for one other person.
Well,
Sure, I can't just like hold on.
No.
Ah,
I think we can find our own way back there.
Man, I don't want to walk all the way there, and I just take my loot and I just go yeet and I just throw it.
What the? Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
It's
about it.
fine.
It's
just
okay. It's
being
not littering if it vanishes into thin air, and then I just like summon another one.
Okay. In any case, let's go. Anybody coming with me, or
Nah,
y'all coming individually?
I'll go with you.
Uh,
I didn't realize that we
Wonderful.
were
Please
being
come in.
greedy
And he
here. I would've
opens
done
the
it
door
myself.
for you.
Thank you.
I want to cast Disguise Self to look like a small version of this Warforged we're talking to.
Okay. He gives you a weird look, but he doesn't really know how to react, so he just gets in the vehicle and starts to drive.
Quiver, what?
Is it Sheriff Coyle
Yeah.
or Sheriff Coyle?
Coil.
Okay, like spring coil.
Exactly.
Dope. Thank you.
Alright, well, I will try to make my way over there. Guessing Quipper
Sure.
is following me, unless he's doing some kind of weird prank.
I'm just gonna like penguin walk next to Aether the whole way there, like a
Okay.
crappy toy robot.
Quipper, do you
And
not see how this is insensitive?
Insensitive to what? I'm just messing around. I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Fine. I just turned back into Quipper. Just try to.
you eventually make it back to the sorry. You eventually make it to the precinct.
I assume Nick
I
gets
just
there
want to
far
make sure
before we
that
do.
those.
Yeah,
those
Nyx has been there for like 10 minutes.
I'm just making sure those drugs go to the right place. That they're not going to be.
I mean, to be fair,
Stolen.
if we straight up tell the sheriff, yeah, we found some drugs and gave it to your guy, what's the guy gonna do? The sheriff goes to him, so I
She's
heard you
alone,
found some drugs.
so-
So the guy's just like, what? No.
Nyx is
I-
alone
what?"
for 10 minutes, so he goes, all right, I'm going to take these into the back. We'll have somebody right back with you.
Okay.
And he walks back with the drugs.
I'm like very clearly suspicious of him, though. I'm like,
Okay.
no, go lay down. This puppy is trying to crawl onto this chair with me. We can't fit.
He's such a big dog, too.
He's so big.
In any case, eventually you both arrive. The normal thing happens. An extra 5 minutes of Aether trying to go through the metal detector, as it happens every single time.
I need to get a business card that says this is gonna happen.
You guys, I am certain that that guard is going to take those drugs and sell them.
Look, if we tell the
I
sheriff
really don't
about
think he's going to.
if we tell the sheriff about the drugs, then what's the guy gonna do? At that point, either the sheriff's in on it or he's not. But well, I mean, what do we do with that?
Sheriff's in on it.
Well, whatever. If the sheriff's in on it, then what are we gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Either we sell them, or they sell them, or they keep them. Those are the three options.
Does it mean we can't try to prevent the bad stuff from happening? There it
Yeah.
is. Gosh.
Well, sure, but it's a lot easier to fight actual openly bad guys than it is to fight corrupt good guys. Because the corrupt good guys have like an entire legal system behind them. At least the actual bad guys are like only supported by the corrupt good guys. Not all the good guys.
And
Just
then
saying.
eventually, the large-shouldered Sheriff Coyle walks up. Ah, I see you've brought me good news.
Mhm.
We could use more of that. Apparently, somebody broke into the mayor's house today.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
What?
Oh no, that would have been yesterday. Sorry.
That's insane.
It is. The
I
world's
don't
gone mad.
think
Like in
we've
the
been
middle of the day?
introduced. I put my hand out as if he's like going to kiss it, but he obviously isn't because I still smell like sewage.
Eh.
Nix, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. And he like shakes your hand.
I cast prestidigitation to make his hand dirty. I'm kidding. That'd be funny.
It was already dirty from shaking Nick's hand.
Man,
And
I
you
can't
see, as he
believe-
does it, he does like one of these.
I can't believe someone
Rude,
would break
quite
into
honestly.
the mayor's house in the middle of the day. I mean,
I
that's,
can't either.
that would take some serious skill to
Mm.
be so bold.
One would think we're gonna have to up security in that area.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's terrible, but like, kind of
We
gotta
think it was
respect
probably
the
an
guy.
act
That's
of
pretty
terrorism.
impressive.
We are in a border town, so I suspect that we're it is potentially true that it is an assassin from the wild people. That's what we're
Do you
looking into
think that
now.
Oh, wasn't the
you don't
assassin
think
that
that it had
killed the
anything
mayor,
to do
though?
with the you know who's from the last case that we solved?
Hmm. Perhaps. It seems unconnected. Different skill sets, but yes.
Maybe they're just acting out in retaliation since this was the district that allowed that sort of thing to happen. I don't know. But you're the expert, so
I
I'll leave you to
promise
your job.
we are looking into it.
Okie dokie dokie. Artichokey, baby gravy.
Anyway, so we brought him back, obviously not alive. There wasn't really a way to get around that.
He very much did not want to be alive.
No. But we also found some of the drugs that he had used on him, and so we gave that to. He didn't tell us his name, right? The one that drove us
No.
here.
Yeah, whoever drove Nyx here, he has 2 vials of the Spinewood sap.
Fine would.
Let's do a retroactive perception check on Nyx. She was the only one close enough to see. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. That's a 2.
I see. I think that was Deputy Caliber. We'll see what we can. We'll see. Make sure it
Ryan,
gets
do the
where it needs to be.
Warforged look different? Like, not to be
What do you mean?
racist or anything. Like,
No,
it's
they
the
all look
Warforged.
different. They all have
I'm gonna
distinguishably
cast
different designs.
Disguise Self to look like a mini version of the other guy again.
Ah, yes, that
This
would be
guy.
Deputy Caliber.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that we don't trust your guys, but that stuff's expensive. You might want to double check to make sure it gets in there.
Well, I'm aware. In my long career, I haven't even seen it before.
I changed back.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Well, do we
Okay,
get
stop.
money for this?
Well, that's
believe so.
rude.
Yes,
but
you
fair.
do. For coming back with the person dead, you receive, and he begins distributing it. You receive 250 gold pieces, and I will add an extra 10 for both vials of spinewood sap.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
is so kind of you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's 270.
Sir.
You guys can distribute that however you choose.
Excuse me.
We could each get 90.
Sounds
That
like
works for me.
mathematical.
Did we get to level up?
Yeah, level up.
Whack.
Should we go ahead and do that?
Yes.
Are we done?
No, we can.
That's abrupt.
We have more time.
Doing a little speedy level up.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is not a major one, so I think it should be fine for all of you.
So how we all doing?
I definitely need to sleep.
I am, yeah. I'm very tired.
But I kind of want to go home.
So I
thought you
believe.
I thought you guys what?
So I believe Lizzie's doing rogue, not if I'm correct. Cool. Artificer Bard? Bard?
You in the what?
You leveling in Bard.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think I am?
I was just checking. I need to make sure I know where everyone is.
Interesting. What? I'm so confused right now. Do
What's up?
bards? I'm like in D&D Beyond. I'm trying to look at my level up, and it's telling me that I have like no bard spells. But I should have like 4 bard spells.
What do you mean no Bard spells?
I don't know. Like I went to level up in D&D Beyond, and it just says like that I have 0 spells known from the bard class. I definitely have.
Oh, go to manage spells.
Well, that's what I did.
Oh, the proficiency bonus went up.
Oh yeah.
I have to change so many things on this page.
It's now a +6 for me to hit stuff.
Now my passive perception is 16.
It's obnoxious.
I love it.
Ah. My D&D Beyond just basically crashed on me. I'm gonna start that
Tragic.
over again. There it is. Alright, cool. Well, I have a ritual spell? Oh, yeah, I already.
Now I have cunning action, so I can do dash and disengage and stuff as a bonus action.
That's pretty nice.
Very nice. It's very good.
Ooh, I get to learn another spell.
I have 2nd level spells now. Ah! Finally.
Finally, yeah. Nice. Alright. What kind of spells am I looking at here? Artificer spell list,
I take
2nd
sleep
level.
a second time.
8 arcane lock, blur, continual flame, dark vision, enhanced ability, mind reduce, heat metal. Ooh, you have heat metal now. Invisibility, lesser restoration, levitate. Magic weapon ain't half bad, but you have infusions that do that, but I guess you could do it twice.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Scorching Ray. Love that.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Shatter! Ah!
Yeah.
Nice. I have leveled up.
Wonderful. I believe Lizzie should be ready. You did your hit points, right?
Mhm.
Cool.
I'm at 32
Nice.
because I rolled high on my hit dice.
That was a very, very tough fight, by the way, so good job.
I was very scared. I was like riding at like 20 hit points, but then all of the exploding poison things started happening, and I was down to like 4, and I was like, oh no!
You guys were all really doing really well for a while, and then when it entered the second phase, it was...
Yeah, I had like 30 hit points, and then I got into melee range, and then I had -2 hit points.
It was like every single time it took damage, it did 2d8 of like, and there was no save on that. There was no nothing. It was just that happens.
That's so rough.
Yeah, so that was nasty. And then suddenly those two people throwing the pebbles at it with their slings became more of a problem than a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt convinced them to kill themselves.
That was the plan. That was why I told Lizzie to, like, I told Lizzie to back up entirely because I wanted the NPCs to start taking the damage instead of her, so that when eventually we had to kill them too, we would have a better chance. And then I convinced them to go in because I wanted them to take damage, because they hadn't really taken any damage yet. I was like, these NPCs need to take more damage or we're going to be screwed in the after fight. I was planning it. I knew what was gonna happen.
You're doing big brain plays.
Big brain plays. The double cross. That everyone saw coming. Except for Karena.
Uh-huh.
No offense, Karena.
What?
Well, Karena,
Okay, she
but
probably-
Aether didn't. Alright, are we all good? Everyone's done their health?
Probably.
Yep.
Alright, moving on. I assume you're heading home?
Yeah.
Are we not going to fast forward to Celia Soot?
You can go to Celia Soot if you would like.
Well, because we need to, because we're doing the spell tonight at the new moon.
That's true.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
I mean, we could always go all the way back to your house and then call her to
No.
us, but that seems kind of like an inconvenience.
No, we're right here. I completely forgot about that.
How close? I guess it's not that close tonight yet.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, it's like probably 4 o'clock.
Oh,
I mean, we can do a short rest. Can we just chill in here in the sheriff office, resting up?
You can go in the waiting room.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Are you
Sure.
guys cool with that? Cause
yeah.
Just-
I wanna try and see if I can just hear if they're talking about any of this sheriff suit stuff.
Make a perception check.
24.
24. You do hear, and now it's brief, but you do hear through the wall of a break room nearby, or maybe it's the armory, you're not quite sure, but it's restricted to the officers. You hear briefly one voice say, "What do you think really happened to Sheriff Suit?" And then you hear the voice of Coyle respond, "You know, digging your nose into that isn't going to bring anything but trouble. Keep your mouth shut and stay alive."
Mm,
Or not Sheriff Coyle, Deputy Coyle. No, not, sorry, I keep messing up. Deputy Caliber.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, wonderful.
I ended up just going with Detect Magic for my new spell.
Nice.
I was staring at Cure Wounds for a while, but it's a touch range, and I ain't trying to get in melee range again. It's just not where I belong. Anyway.
Are we really just gonna sit here for like 7 hours?
It's just an hour.
we're not doing a long rest. We're only doing a short rest.
Oh, I thought we were like waiting until it was like the nighttime.
No, they ain't going to tolerate you for 7 hours.
Oh.
No.
Never
I just
mind.
thought we could do our short rest here and maybe then.
Towards the end of your hour, Deputy Caliber walks in and throws in a Duragar into the place with cuffs on and into the waiting room, and he goes, "You all should probably leave."
Oh, okay.
And he guides you out and escorts you out the building. It was one of those things where like nobody's in our waiting room right now, so it's fine. And then there was somebody in the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
It should also be noted, all of you have had experiences in other prisons throughout the districts. While a little bit less impressive, these are much nicer. Like, the people here are much nicer than in the other districts. Having you just stay for a little while and having a waiting room be empty at any point in time is not something you see in the other districts.
So, what do you guys want to do until nighttime?
Sure. I was trying to hear if they were talking about, you know, Suits, murder.
Look,
But
obviously,
it seems like they're too paranoid to look into it. Like the Legion's just going to, like, I don't know, kill them for sticking their nose into it.
I don't know what kind of
I
looking into it
don't
you
be
really need to do. I
surprised
mean,
if they
obviously,
do.
the Legion killed him, end of story. That's, unfortunately, just about all you need to know. And that much is obvious. No investigation necessary for that conclusion. People die. System is corrupt.
I guess I just wonder, why does it have to be corrupt, you know?
It's just the way the world is.
But can't they just get by and still be good people?
You haven't
without
spent
having
very
to-
many nights in the street, have you?
I would assume that's obvious.
I mean, I guess you do own a house.
Ether, it's a very hard world, especially on the streets.
Oh,
And
trust
most
me, I know
people-
that there are bad people. I'm just wondering why they have to be so bad.
Because being so bad is what makes them so powerful.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. Let's say you have like a group of people, right? There's like 6 people and enough food for all 6 of them. But one of them goes in and takes 2 shares of food. So now you got 5 people left and only 4 shares of food. Well, now 2 people are going to have to fight over their share. While those people are fighting over their share, some other guy goes and takes 2 more shares. Well, now you got...
Guess who watched the platform?
Oh, I didn't watch the platform. I actually didn't
But you
even
watched
realize...
the synopsis.
I
of
didn't
it.
realize I was making an allusion to the platform until I already started. Then I was like, well, this sounds like the platform. But either way, so you got one guy that took 2 shares, another guy that took 2 shares, while the other 2 people were fighting over 1 share. Now you got, like, I don't know, like 2 shares left and like 4 people. So now you got the people on top who took like way more than they deserve. So now there's not enough left for everybody else. So then they just start killing each other. And once you kill one person just for one single measly meal of food, well, what's to stop you from doing it again?
Do you think that people that have done bad things, do you think that they could still be good after doing those?
Sure.
I mean, is there any hope for anything?
I would say there's hope for redemption, but
I
the
mean,
problem
for
is
some people.
if every single day someone takes 2 shares of food, where's your chance at redemption when you have to do something bad just to stay alive? How do you redeem yourself when seeking that redemption might get you killed?
Yeah.
It is a cool place to be. But your shop's really nice. I'll give you that. It's a nice place. It's very impressive.
Thanks.
I hope nobody takes that.
Me too. I mean, it's not like I was making tons of money or anything. I was really just making enough to get by. I mean, even some of the families that lived there couldn't, afford to even buy stuff from there sometimes. So when I was younger, when my parents were running it, sometimes I would smuggle toys away and give them to some kids on the streets that I would find. It's a good way to meet people and make friends.
Ether, you're probably like the one person who's like genuinely good.
Well, aside from
Like
the tax
Clipper and I,
evasion.
we're good, but we're like not as good.
Here's the
I
thing.
mean, I think
I like
that
to
being
think of
good is
myself as-
something that you have to work on.
I like to think of myself as better. You know, I'm not going to stab a guy for my fair share of food, but the guy that took 2 shares, now, well, I might steal 1 back. But that's just business.
I mean, it's not like some kind of innate thing, You kind of have to work on it.
I envy
mean, that-
your innocent soul.
Mhm.
You might actually end up in one of the good afterlives.
Maybe.
Anyway, all that sappy drama stuff aside, where we going? Team.
Celia Soot. She's gonna do the spelly thingy for me.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm getting blades in my bones.
Oh, right. I forgot
Guess
there was a
who-
ritual for that.
Forgot
Oh, by
to
the
do
way,
that.
Because we leveled up before we took a short rest, if any of you regained hit points during your short rest, you can roll a d6 and regain that as well.
As he played a song.
Yes.
Did you do Song of Rest?
The Song of Rest is what I did.
Nice.
Nice. Dope. Did you not make my weapon?
What was that?
Did you say you didn't make the weapon thing yet?
What weapon thing?
You said, I thought you said, because I said I had to go get the bone thingies. And you're like, oh, I haven't made that. Or put it in yet, or something like that.
No, the drugs I haven't put in. I'm not going to put your blades into D&D Beyond because they're just short swords that are reskinned.
My skin.
You can customize that on your own. Because you just go to a short sword and say customize, and you can rename it and put notes on it. All right, so eventually you arrive. The sun begins to set, and you make it to Celius's house. The door opens, and you are welcomed in. As you walk in, you can see a part of this has been cleared out, and there's a wooden table set in the center with all kinds of strange runes in it. And on the edges of the table, you see various bird feathers and like small animal bones. I've been preparing.
Cool.
So I do request the gold.
I gave it to you earlier.
Oh, you did? I thought you just gave the... Okay, sounds good.
I gave the gold. You already removed it.
All right, sounds great. I think in just another half hour, we will be ready to start.
Okay.
You can start getting comfortable if you would like. And she motions towards the table that makes up the center of the cart. It takes up most of the cart space.
I'll start getting all comfy. There's like a chair.
So are you putting it like in your arm or your wrist?
I was figuring where it was going to shoot out was kind of where my wrist was. So it could come out.
Like come out here?
Like
are they Wolverine or are they Baraka?
Okay. So I'm thinking they shoot out here so that they're kind of longer than my fist.
Sure.
So it's like, so I don't know if that means it coming from my wrist, or if it's in my arm and coming out my wrist, if it's in my wrist and coming out my hand.
Like, is it coming out of your forearm or is it coming out of your hand?
I think it's coming out of my hand. If it's right here.
No, that's your wrist. Okay. Are we Baraka or are we Wolverine is the question.
You're speaking the language I don't understand.
That's why I'm looking things up.
Are they coming out here or here?
It's not at the top of my hand. It's right here.
So it's coming out like the back. Or wait, no. Yeah.
Top of my forearm.
That's whack.
Well, not even my forearm. This part.
That?
I think Baraka's comes out of like down here even.
It's not that far down.
No, I know. I'm thinking about obscure things.
I put an image in Discord.
Okay.
Oh, big
Yes.
man.
Okay, that. So it's coming out of your forearms.
Sure.
Okay. Sounds good. In that case, so it's coming out of your forearms. In that case, lay down and we will start the ritual.
Okay.
All the cats, and now there's like 15 cats inside of this room. They're all like kind of circled on various parts of her shelves, staring intently. She begins to lay you down. She puts your arms like with the top part facing the roof, and she puts the jagged pieces of bone, which have been somewhat sharpened, on top of your hands, and then she begins starting to chant slowly, and she runs her nail across your arm where they're supposed to come out, and it starts to cut into you, and it's extremely painful. Just with her fingernail, and it slices through, almost like it's your flesh is butter. And then she begins to slide the jagged bone into your arm while pouring on the blood vial that you gave her while doing a certain enchantment. And as she does, you can see as the blood begins to like become alive and act as tendons as one like quickly grasps onto the bone, and then the other one reaches into the bone, which you can now see her. You can see the form of her bone. She's cutting so deep, and the blood attaches to that, and like almost in an instant, like forcefully pulls the blade in, connecting the two, and it's incredibly painful. And then they just become to like pool in jagged bursts, further and further into your arm until it just disappears into your forearm. And then she runs her hand back over, and there's no cut at all. And do you take, from that experience, you don't actually take any damage. You do take 4 psychic damage, however.
Can I? Is there a way to sort of, I don't want to say increase that, but increase that just because it's kind of reminiscent of experiment days?
Sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll just double it next time. But yeah. She goes, yes, this might help, and she puts a piece of leather in your mouth so you can bite down on it. And then she starts to do it again on the other side. And eventually, as the blood slowly pulls it into your body, this long, jagged sword, about like blade of like bone this long, goes all the way into your body. You're not really sure where it goes because it's a little bit longer than your forearm. But in any case, it goes all the way, and it's incredibly painful procedure. And you take 8 points of psychic damage. And as she's doing this, like the candles are flickering the whole time. If any of you like try to glimpse outside of the window, it is pitch black outside. Like total complete darkness. Even at this time of night, you expect to see something, but there's nothing. Like even the streets are usually lit, and they are not. And you start to hear, as this is happening, voices coming from the shadows that are not hers or anybody else's. Just these like whispered voices that you can't understand, in a language you don't understand. Even it's not even Sylvan like you would recognize. But eventually, the blades are in. The candles finally relight themselves to the proper brightness, and the voices begin to fade away. And suddenly, the cats start to lose interest and make their way about. I think that was a process well done. Congratulations. I'm sorry it hurt so much.
Nyx is just like laying there like...
A little bit of her blood and a mixture of the Nothic blood is like on the table, staining it.
Just, like, crying a little bit.
Promise it will have been worth it.
Thank you. I hope you're right.
Beauty is pain, and there's nothing more beautiful than a predator at its most powerful.
Okay. I mean, I think that's a matter of preference, but I'm glad you think so.
So, is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so.
Can you tell me what this thing is? And I pull out the head of the spider thing.
That's an Etten.
Can I do anything with its blood or its face or its eye?
That I'm aware of. Might be able to make some use of its web, but that's about it. It has, inside of its fang area, or where its chelicera are, there's a sac that contains the web material in a concentrated form.
Aether, could you use this?
Probably. I might be able to find use from it. I could
Then
take
I
it
will
if you
keep
want.
it.
Aether, that's how we're gonna roleplay that you got the means to make the web spell.
Cool.
Because you
And
have that.
climb.
And spider climb, yeah, that's perfect.
While like I'm there, I'm like, well, does this need time to heal, or can I use it now?
You can use that now.
I want to like.
Now you
Um,
realize you're trying to focus on, you're like, I don't know how. And then you start to feel like just kind of test your hands, and you start to notice there's a muscle there that wasn't there before. Just like a feeling that you've never had in that location. And it feels kind of normal for you because you grow new muscles all the time because you're a shape changer. You're like, oh.
I kind of want to just like point it in a direction that's not at anybody or anything, and be like, "Phew."
And the first time it comes out completely without blood. It just extends into this long bone-like blade.
That's so cool.
You guys.
Um,
And I do it on the other side.
very cool.
Wow. Nobody
What?
can take my weapons from me ever again.
What kind of magic was that? Was that like blood
Ah.
magic?
The very, very forbidden type.
Oops. Oh well.
Oh, it's okay. The forbidden type is the best kind.
What's the forbidden type? Is that like
The oldest kind. It's been around since this earth has existed and for as long as something has existed to die. It is the magic of the spirits, of a language long forgotten.
Okay.
but you know the language that's been long forgotten?
Ah, touchy subject that. I wouldn't say I know it. That would be arrogance. But I can understand its intent and will and guide it to reality. Should the spirits gift me with the correct words.
These spirits sound like they're pretty cool.
They are indeed.
Somehow your answer was relieving.
Okay. That's all I wanted. Thank you, Miss Soot. These are really cool.
Have you found your way to the temple yet?
Oh no.
Keep in mind, we do have a promise. But promise is only active if you go to the temple. If you go to the temple and do not fulfill your promise, then you will be punished. Should you never go to the temple, there is nothing to punish.
Noted.
I'm confused. Let me look.
I guess
through
we
my notes.
forgot to tell you about that part.
Yeah.
You weren't there. But I trust in you.
I'm gonna
I
pee
don't
in a
mean
temple.
to make threats.
Kind of.
Promises are very binding with people like me.
Got that feeling.
In any case, if you have nothing else.
I am good. If nobody, we hope you have a peaceful and lovely evening filled with rest and relaxation.
Wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful night and will conquer any enemies which you come across.
Hell
You.
yeah. She's just like punching air. She's not even releasing her weapons. She's just like, yeah. Choo, choo. A very Rocky Balboa. Choo, choo,
Mm.
choo, choo.
Should we go now?
Yep, we can go.
Let's go home. I sure want to.
I need to sleep.
All right. All right. Eventually, you make it your way out of the cart and then find your way to the bullet train and travel through. It is past dark now, and it is it was unnaturally dark looking outside the window of the cart, but now it's still very dark. Being a new moon, there's nothing coming in from the side. The only lights are from the cities around you and the bullet train.
5 silver, right?
Where's
No, five copper.
copper?
Yeah, 5 copper. This time you go through and they say, if you're interested, you can get the commuter pass. And for 5 silver, you have unlimited for the year.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that.
That sounds wonderful.
A whole year?
Mm-hmm. This would be between these 2 districts.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Not to the other districts, though.
That works.
Okay.
How much is the one-time ticket, Ryan?
5 copper.
Mm-hmm.
10 trips or 5 round trips, and that makes it worth it.
I don't know. That's a lot of money. Could
It
just
is.
cast
You guys don't know how much.
invisibility.
You also don't know how many times you're going to go through the scale district, but it might be worth it.
I got it anyways.
I got
Understandable.
I mean, that's like 1/200th of my money.
Make sure you mark it down because I will forget. If you said something that I couldn't hear you.
I said it to myself.
Okay. All right. You make it back. It is. You make it back. It is the middle of the night. What would you all like to do?
Sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. For
What are the
sure. It's been an
floors of
exhausting night.
Karena's house made of?
Karena,
What was the question?
What are your
what
floors
is the
made
floor
of?
in your house made of?
I assumed that the first floor was stone and that the second floor was wood.
Okay. If it was the base, if you're just stone, as in like that would be the basic material, the cheapest material, it would be metal.
Okay, then metal.
Yeah, it would have been like bronze.
There's lots of carpets though,
Like metal
Yeah,
sheets?
yeah.
or there were at some point. Who knows what state?
There's one that you just got rid of, and then one that's still trash, but it's okay.
Nice.
All right. Where is everyone staying, by the way? Oh yeah, you guys are sharing her room, and then Quipper is staying in the parents' room. All right, then that is where you stay in night sleep. You fall asleep immediately,
Exhausted.
and you all find your way to a restful sleep. Karena, you have a
Swear to
dream.
God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you serious? I was ready for crazy dream times.
No, none of you are like, none of you have like warlock patrons.
Are the walls made of
Okay.
drywall?
I dream about bears.
No.
Does drywall exist?
Yes, but not here. It's not particularly common.
What are they made of?
Karena?
I'd assume just some
Important.
kind of like stone and metal, maybe some like wooden paneling over to make it look nicer. But I mean,
Yeah, makes sense. Metal sheeting is the cheapest in this area. Wood is kind of expensive, but nice, so, you know. Because wood, by the way,
a wood accent wall.
Aether would know, maybe the other one, but Aether would know that all of the wood is not made from the woods of the wildlands.
Mm.
They are made from a district called the Arboretum District,
Oh yeah.
which is on the top side. So this means that's where they grow wood and then have to ship it throughout. So it's pretty expensive. It can be done for sure because it's cheap wood, but still. Far cheaper to buy stone or metal.
Makes sense.
Or even at in this area, probably Tarrasque bone.
Nice.
Fun time. I will probably get up very early because I'm stressed and start making my shield.
Okay. All right. All right. There's a certain gold cost to that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Never mind. I
Yeah.
get up early and I work on and I play with my.
Oh yeah. Okay. Make an intelligence check. Let's see what we're at. Okay.
Ooh, that was. Is it a check or a save?
Check.
Okay, so that's 14 gold. Low.
I rolled. Let's see. What is it? 8 plus. Oh, 5 plus. Oh yeah. 14, and you rolled a 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was exactly what you needed. So now roll your percentile, because I changed it to be 5 plus whatever I roll on a d20.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 80.
You feel the irresistible urge to mock and insult every person that speaks to you or engages with you in any way.
Oh God.
For how long?
It is not specified, or it is specified, but like I don't have to tell it right now.
Cool. I mean,
The conditions of removal are not set.
I'm assuming
obvious.
that Aether got up at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
That changes anything.
So you're just like you're just twirling it, and then you pull pull a lever, and as you do, there's just like a pew, and like a little like a noise comes out as just like a bunch of like magical glitter comes out and like lands on top of you, and you go like and shake it off and go, oh, weird, and that's all you know.
Yeah, I'm just
Some-
trying to like spruce up the first floor a little bit
Sure.
while it's morning time.
It's morning time. You're limited to what you have. Like you could go out and buy some basic materials to make it nicer, but in the meantime.
Yeah.
By the way, with any magic material, you can spend money, or you can like find the materials to decrease the price, like with Lizzie's arms,
Mhm.
because they were originally going to be, I think, 100 gold.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
But,
it went down to 90 after we brought the bones, and then
But-
down to 10 when we had the blood.
Right. In your case, for this, you need a certain amount of a magically infused crystals to kind of harness the magic to where you want to go, specifically where you want to go, and like to be able to control it, as well as adamantine.
Noted. Let me write that down. Oh, right, that's. I couldn't find my pencil. That was the issue. Da-da-da-da-da. There it is. Shield. Adamantine.
Otherwise, it's going to be like 200 gold.
Cool. Noted. Probably need to find that stuff.
So what's this thing with the temple?
Well, we're gonna go sneak. We're talking about the healing thing, right?
Quipper wanted to learn how to heal a little more.
Yeah. So we're gonna go
Okay.
break into a temple,
Well,
which is sitting on top of an older temple, and then we're gonna like commit heresy to get the boon of an old dead god. Yes. And in the process, I have to desecrate the new temple because the old
Well,
lady
it's more
told me
like-
to.
we're returning the. I don't know. I don't know. It's
So this temple is for presumably Lathander? Is that who it is?
Yes.
And we
The
need
old-
to go. What's the name of this goddess that we need to her temple?
I'll be honest, I really wasn't paying that much attention. I just know I gotta.
What's her name?
Mersai.
Mersai?
That was the name.
Because Quipper forgets everything.
It's not that I forget. It's just,
How
look,
that?
I remember the key details. Step 1, break in. Step 2, desecrate. Step 3, break in deeper. Get magic. Go home.
Oh, Jesus.
That's my 5-step plan.
Simple steps.
I don't worry about the details.
How do you spell
Because
Mersai?
Matt never worries about the details in D&D.
It's like mercy, but with an I instead of I, instead of Y.
So we could do that if we want to, you know, today, but I mean. About
Yeah.
breaking into a temple.
Whatever.
By the way, you can, if you wanted. I know it's a lot of money and you might want to hold on to it, but you could spend the money that you have and do the next check if you would like. I think you have enough money to build one half of the device if you want to.
I have 99.
I would say that's enough.
I can donate money to you.
I could also give money,
That would be very nice.
especially
I have
considering aren't you building?
115 gold.
I can try doing this next check where I'm building the main part of it for the first time because I have the plans for it. So where did my dice go? There it is.
All right, so now would be presumably actually building it, either the magical circuitry or the shield itself.
Yeah, I assumed I was building like the inner parts first.
Sure. So are you going to go out and buy that? So you go out and buy that if you would like.
Yeah, I can. I'll
All
go
right.
out.
So you buy 100 gold worth.
Okay. So then I borrow a single gold from Nyx because I have 99.
Mm-hmm.
This will keep disappearing too. Okay. And da. 0 money. Wait, no, that's a lie. 3 silver. And that is a 20, not natural.
20, not natural?
Mhm.
Okay, that is enough that I'm going to. All right, let's that goes into like the masterwork level, so I'm going to.
Sweet. I'm loving this new proficiency bonus.
Nice, isn't it? That just barely gets into masterwork level, so keep that in mind.
Because I rolled a 14 and I got +6.
Yeah.
As now being a level 2 bard, I also just got Jack of all trades, as well as my bonus to proficiency. So I literally, every single one of my skills went up by 1. Because Jack of all trades adds half a proficiency bonus. That's pretty great. It was a good feeling.
Let's see. I need you to roll a d100.
Da. 69.
Nice.
Come on.
Nice. That was delayed because I forgot I was muted.
Very good.
Because the doggo started barking again.
Sorry. You guys should do something else while I find this.
Just building a shield so I don't die.
I'm petting a dog. Because he keeps trying to crawl into my lap and does not realize that he's a small bulldog and cannot do that. No, Pudgy. Pudge.
Does it work when you change if you have those new claws?
I mean, I just change.
Can you
Form
change the
around it.
color of what your claws are?
Probably. Let's see. Phew. I'm gonna make them purple.
That's very cool.
I can also make them look like swords. Make them look like shiny metal. Ching, 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 ching.
I cast light on them, so it just
Do,
you
Right.
look insane.
do.
Using the shield, you are able to cast the spell Fog Cloud. When you finish
Ooh.
it.
Oh, that's
Once
perfect.
per day.
That's very cool. And that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it does. You rolled for add 1 first level spell, and I was like, all for it.
makes total sense.
Yep.
Cool. So I have the inner parts of the shield done.
Sure. You're able to, like, it comes in this powder, and as you infuse magic into it, it kind of solidifies, and you're able to, like, build an outward frame of this, like, really fragile crystal.
Mhm.
All right, very nice. This is going to be a second success. Well done.
So, what should we do now? You know?
Well,
Oh, wait. Let me. I'm gonna go into the back of the workshop. When we were cleaning up the other day, this was obviously broken and beaten by who knows what. I figured that I could fix it up a little bit, but since we're all living here now, I thought that we needed to, decorate it with how we would want to name this place, and they said that they wanted us to have a name for our, I guess, investigative organization, I guess. This place used to be called, and I pull out the sign, The Sounds of Sharon Whistle, but that's not exactly what it is anymore. So, do you want to help me decorate the sign and think of a new name?
I am so good at naming things.
Quipper?
Yeah. I'm not very creative when it comes to naming things, but I could be pretty flamboyant about decorating stuff.
What if we did Nyx's friends?
Can't hear you, Brenna.
Your sound was not working.
We could, but maybe we incorporate all three of us?
That's good. Well, I mean, the friends part is you guys.
Right.
That I can see. I can see where you're coming from. Okay. The sewer squad, because we keep going in the sewers.
Maybe. You know what? Let's make that our tentative name.
Cool.
I'll just take I don't know, paper or something, and I'll just
Mhm.
write really small on the sign, like the
Sewer
sewer
squad.
squad pending.
Yeah.
Stick it up above the door outside.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's literally like the giant old sign, but then this tiny piece of paper tacked to it.
Yeah, like a post-it note
Mhm.
that you didn't even pin it on. You just let the glue, and you're like, I hope that blows away.
Perfect.
All right. I think we'll end at 11. So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing next week.
Next week is temple times, right?
Temple times.
I literally have no brain today.
No, it's okay. I
It
don't
is.
either.
Oh, you know what? There is something I would like to do, and we have just the right amount of time to do it. It's about this time that you hear a knock on the door.
I'll get it.
Okay. The door opens, and you can see there is a there's a handsome man with with a tanner slightly darker skin, kind of Mediterranean, and with jet black hair, and he is standing there with a white button-up and a blue kind of jacket over top of it. Looks professional, but he doesn't have a tie, so it's not overly done. Hello, you're Aether, I hope?
Yes, I
It
am.
is good to see you. I am Omar. It's a pleasure to
Hello?
meet you. And he puts his hand out. May I come in?
Omar?
Omar.
Omar?
Yes.
Cool.
I shake his hand, I guess.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Can I come in? I'd like to speak to you in private if I can.
I'm like immediately like at her shoulder looking over.
May I
Nyx,
ask
I believe.
where you're coming from or who sent
Do
you?
you know my name?
I sent myself. I'm independent. I'm here alone. I come unarmed. I can see your trepidation.
All right.
Insight check.
Am I aware of the
Sure.
fact that there's a person here?
Yes.
I cast invisibility
Okay.
and just hang out in the corner.
Natural 20.
Tony, he seems genuine.
I think it's okay.
He doesn't seem threatening.
All right. Sure.
I
Come
never
come
said I
in.
was
It's
threatened.
kind of a mess, but we're working on it.
I'm sorry I came without warning, but you don't have a phone.
No, not yet. We're building ours.
And your mailbox, and he looks over and you can see your mailbox is just missing. Like there's a pole where it used to be and it's just shattered.
It's kind of a mess over here.
Is the Quipper here?
Where I'm sure.
Okay. Well, if I may introduce myself, I am running for the Senate this coming year. And I have come to know some of your actions as of late. I heard just today that you have taken on the consequences of our growing drug epidemic. I can see that you dealt with a rogue member of the Zarius Legion. Of course, that's not how they're treating him, is it?
No.
And I assume you heard of Sheriff Suit, who has gone missing,
He was killed from what we heard.
and the man who ran the program that sent you out to do this, to do the investigation, has been fired and displaced back to a deputy. Apparently his reincarceration rate was too low.
What is the point in this?
The point of this is I am saying that our systems are very clearly flawed. I am running for Senate, and I hope this time to win. Do you know the last time that a member of the Senate, had been elected?
Probably a very long time.
1,010 years ago. Starting at the end of this year.
Do you think that you actually have a chance? If they've been around for so long?
I do. I may not seem like it, but I have been growing in popularity as of late. In fact, I am currently in the polls. I am starting to overtake one of the more popular leaders, but as one of their leaders. However, I am but one of many, and what I lack is, while I may have popularity, some amount of political power, I don't have the systems designed by and for them to protect them. So no matter what happens, I will never be elected, no matter how many people like or would vote for me. Unless some people get taken down a peg. Not the Senate. I'm not asking you to hurt any government officials. By no means. But I think we could work together to some benefit for both of us. And I think he would agree to the goals which I put forward,
I
if I may.
definitely think that corruption needs to. I don't think it'll ever end, but this sounds like a step forward.
And that is my hope. Can we sit down?
Insight check.
For what?
I want to see if he's being genuine with his desire to end corruption, or if he's just another. If he seems just like another power grabbing jerkweed.
Go ahead.
Jerkweed.
I could have said something worse. I didn't. $19.
He seems all right. He's hard to read, but, you know.
I think it's okay if we sit down with him.
Right.
And he kind of looks around and realizes there's very little to sit on, so he just kind of sits on the floor.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. Perhaps with our combined efforts and me funneling some funds into you, perhaps you can have a little bit more.
That would be wonderful.
One of my concerns, and I hope this is a gesture of trust, because I know you wouldn't be comfortable doing anything against the government, but I have reason to believe that there are certain connections between the government and the Sakar Syndicate. Are any of you familiar with that?
Am I familiar with that?
Make a history check.
I don't think I am.
You can also make a history check.
I can try.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still just chilling in the corner.
15.
15?
15.
Hold on. Why is this being weird? History. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter anyways. 5.
Aether knows vaguely about them. They're a criminal organization that is primarily responsible for the trade of drugs.
How would I not know that?
I don't know. You just didn't pay attention.
You didn't even hear the question or the comment.
I feel
Yeah,
like
to be fair, the Sakar Syndicate, what they do sell like pipeweed and Mika mushroom, but not really. Like that, you don't go to the syndicate for either of those. You go to like your neighbor. But in any case, they are ruthless and well connected. Their leader is a mystery to me and as well to many. But I do know their capos and consigliere are genies of the elemental variety.
Oh.
Powerful, powerful creatures with powerful, powerful underlings. They are distributed all throughout every organization and group in this city. They are incredibly well connected, incredibly powerful, and they blend in very well sometimes.
So, do you want us to figure out who they are and
I would
ruin
like
their
for you,
reputation or something?
I know who they are. Everyone knows. Well, not really, but I need you, if you can, if you would be willing, start to make the world a little less comfortable for them. Maybe if you feel comfortable, and should you be successful enough, perhaps you can start dismantling them altogether. I know it's a lot, but
That's right, he's sitting on the floor.
yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
How close are you now?
Oh, I'm just
Like,
in
give
the
me feet.
corner right now. But
Like,
I'll
give me
let you-
feet.
I don't know, how big is the room?
Probably like 40 feet.
Well, then like 10 feet away, probably. 20.
Okay.
Ish.
Uh,
Eavesdropping on everything.
sure. Now you must be careful. Sometimes they blend in, sometimes they don't.
I do want to try. Sorry. last interruption. I want to try to sneak so that I'm standing in between them, like
Okay.
directly in front of
Go
them.
make a stealth check at advantage.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you're right between them.
Keep going.
If there's anything you need, I might be able to provide you with some basic resources, although they're very limited. I don't have a lot of money to spare. But if you could, I think this would be a wonderful path for you to start traveling down. You would be doing a great deed for this city, and on a personal level, you'd be doing a great favor for me. And I would pay you.
You think
I
Ned-
hate to sound stingy. What sort of pay would we be receiving for this? This is a
That
very,
depends.
very big undertaking.
It depends entirely on what you do.
makes sense.
If you would like to, if you take out one of the capos, 10,000 gold.
Oh,
I just want to become visible, like, directly in front of him. And I'm just going to be like, so what you're telling me is you're going to fund us and our efforts to dismantle
The most successfully corrupt government that has ever existed on this
Not
planet.
the
not the
government,
government,
not the government.
the Sakar
Just-
Syndicate.
the disgusting and life-ruining syndicate that pushes drugs throughout this entire city.
Correct.
I don't care what they say. I'm all in.
Based on your current financial status, perhaps the easiest to dismantle at the moment would be the Dao that runs this area. I don't have his name at the moment, but I do know him. He runs this district. He's a little more Austin. That's not true. He's greedy, prideful, more involved than the others tend to be. However, if you wish, perhaps I could get you connections so that you could start in one of the in the top districts, in the upper district, the Sky district, sorry, or even Sanctorum.
I feel like starting small is probably better for us.
Clarify that none of them are small.
That's true. Is there, obviously before the election, but how much time does that give us for this kind of thing?
There's no real time limit. Even if I don't get elected this year, we have another 5 years, and then there's another election. And even if this never happens, bottom line is you did a good thing for the city. Even if it doesn't cover it all, you did something.
Yeah.
I mean, Sakar Syndicate has been plaguing this city since the beginning, and I don't necessarily expect you to dismantle it altogether. That is simply an inhuman task. But I think you have potential, and I think you could guide us in a good way.
I don't see a downside other than danger.
Sorry,
Well,
I
I
want you to
certainly hope.
understand I have been waiting 20 years for someone to tell me what you just told me.
Look, I know this seems like a really good thing, but I think we should sleep on this. Just in case. I mean,
Are you sure? I mean, it would be doing such a good thing.
it would be, but we really need to think about this and evaluate what we're actually able to do. I mean,
Well, what else are we doing?
I have a whole thing I can discover about my past that I don't even know about yet. I grew up in the lab, but where did I come from? Why can I do this stuff? You know, like, there was the fortune telling that Celia Soot did for us. There's
I
all
think
that
was
stuff
just your
to do.
interpretation of things. I mean, maybe we'll learn things along the way, visiting places.
To be fair,
She told me my family is behind closed doors.
Will
When I
not be behind closed doors.
She said will. Okay, well I wrote will be because that's what she said, Ryan.
well, to be fair,
Jesus
I'll watch
Christ.
the video. I'll watch it.
to
No,
be
I've watched that clip so many times. You won't find them behind closed doors.
to be fair,
Hey,
think of how much money we'll end up with if we succeed.
I don't
You'll
want
have
to
a
make this decision right now. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we
That's
don't
fair.
have to.
I'll be honest with y'all. I'm doing this because I don't know if I was. I haven't necessarily been completely forward with you, but those experiments, that was the Sekar Syndicate.
That did experiments on you?
I've been planning this revenge for decades. And now I have an opportunity that I'm not going to turn down.
I just think if we have an opportunity to do this much good and try to overthrow things just a little, I mean, you have to.
And then you'll have a fortune that you could use to check every nook and cranny of this city to find out where you came from. Everybody wins. She gets to be a goody two-shoes. I get to destroy the people that destroyed my life. And you get to have all the money in the world to search for where you came from.
We will figure it out, you know.
But, I mean, we could sleep. We could sleep on it. We could think about it.
I don't need any interest right now, and we do things on a day-by-day basis. I'm not paying you every day. But I may pay you for certain tasks. Just notify me ahead of time, and we can negotiate something. In the meantime, he passes you a business card. It's like blue with gold embellishments, kind of making it look fancy. And it says Omar Matori. Matori.
Before you leave, how many more are there? Like, people like you that see how horrible things are and really want to change them.
Well, the reality of the situation is that when you treat people like monsters, they become monsters. There's people like us everywhere, everyone you talk to. But greed, hate, it gets the better of them, and then they become what you see today. So have faith. When we start treating people better, the world will change on its own.
Well, I have to thank you for coming.
Of
Probably the
course,
only
it has
poli-
been my pleasure. He does like one of those two-handed handshakes, and he bows a little bit. Now, if you don't mind, I do have other places to go. I'll leave you to it. Talk amongst yourselves.
You're the only politician I've ever met that I didn't immediately dislike.
Well, I am happy to hear it. And if you would like, please, I don't have time right now, but you can look further into my campaign and decide whether I'm someone you would like to support, because this isn't everything I stand for.
All right.
I do have some more controversial opinions. And then he shuts the door behind him.
Whack.
Well, I think that was a very nice way to start the morning.
Nix, you don't seem very
It's
happy
very
with that.
possible that he could just be assassinated.
Sure. You don't seem very
I mean,
happy
if he
about
has-
the money and the goody two shoes time. I guess. I don't know
You
what I'm saying.
mentioned finding your family. I mean, do you know where to start with that?
Nope.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that if we're doing this and helping people all over the districts, we're bound to figure out something by just going places you haven't gone before.
Maybe the syndicate knows.
I
They
I
did-
doubt it. I haven't really been involved with them at all. It's not like
I
they've.
understand, but
You
They-
never know who's connected.
they did some messed up experiments that made me. Maybe they did some messed up experiments on other people.
Probably.
I mean, you definitely don't have to talk to me about messed up experiments.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like you two should talk more. You have a lot more in common.
Look, I'm just reluctant to do something so very obviously, openly, politically crazy because we just got out of prison.
Well, I don't think.
Just got out of prison. I don't want to go back for longer.
But that's the only way that things are going to change.
What if it doesn't change? Like, I don't. It's
We
been
can
this way
try.
forever.
Well, we could fly under the radar. I mean, he came straight to us. It's not like he asked us in public. It sounds like this is probably gonna be a little bit quiet, as much as we can handle. I think of it more as a silent dismantling instead of a big, loud, in-your-face explosion.
I mean, who's to say we kill this Dow that runs this district and he's not just replaced with another same guy that's awful and terrible?
Seems unlikely.
Sometimes you can be optimistic and it'll work out, but if we have this giant chance to do some good, why not just do it? I mean, if we're sitting around not doing anything, then it's not going to get any better.
I mean, if you guys want to do it, then I guess I'll help you, because I don't really have anybody else to hang out with, but I'm not necessarily 100% enthusiastic about it.
Well, what else would you do?
Find my family.
You have no
Get
idea
revenge
how
on
to.
people who experimented on me for my entire life.
I'm sure we'll find our way around to it.
It seems so, like... Never
It's
mind.
not like this is my life's calling or this is what I want to do, but I think it's an opportunity.
I mean, it's definitely an opportunity.
If anything, I mean, 10,000 gold.
It's a lot of gold.
For one head? I mean, who cares if he gets replaced? That's just one more head we can cut off and get 10,000 more gold.
What if it's like 10,000 years in prison because of it?
They're all
You haven't
known
necessarily
criminals.
proven to be subtle.
They're all known criminals. There's no way that anybody.
Yeah, but they're powerful criminals.
Well, sure. That's always true. But I'm sure we could find ways to make any damage we do permanent. I mean, for what I know, they're pretty tight-knit group. They're pretty slow to replace anybody. So maybe we'll get lucky. If we take them out fast enough, they won't be able to replace themselves. Maybe we'll just start some big, like, civil war between them. Take out one guy and then two guys. It's the food thing. We take out one guy, open up part of it. Next thing you know, like three of them are fighting over it. You know, the whole thing falls apart. That's ideal. Probably not gonna happen, but good.
I mean, the powerful people at the top won't change, so I think people like us have to.
Besides, think of, I mean, if they sell drugs and we dismantle
I mean,
them,
I'm already like
big
I'll do
market
it.
vacuum for you. I mean, you're good.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'll be
understandable.
cautious.
Not trying to force you into anything.
I think caution is reasonable. I'm a little gung-ho about it, but maybe we should take a couple steps back before leaping forward. I'm just really excited. It's a lot of money to do something I kind of
a
wanted
lot
to
of
do
money.
anyway.
I
just
could
wanna
buy clothes that are actually nice.
We
Not
could
just wear
buy a
this
lot of things that are nice with that.
ratty
I mean-
t-shirt and jeans or whatever the heck I'm wearing right now. Probably barely anything because of the poison thingy acid stuff.
The poison didn't. The way wasn't acid. It didn't mess with your clothes. It just made it dirty.
Okay.
I mean, we take out one capo or whatever, and
capo?
I mean, that's enough to retire right there.
I thought the capo was what you put at the end of your guitar.
I
It's
would know
it's
that.
an
wouldn't you?
abbreviation on a that's spelled with a K, but this is spelled with a C. It's an abbreviation of an Italian word.
I mean,
I
I
think
know
like
it's a capo,
Capitoli or
but
something.
that said capo. That's
Caprifoliaceae.
what I was making fun of.
Caprifoliaceae is actually the name of a family of trees. But that's okay. I hate myself.
So we have to invade a temple and desecrate it in order to perform heresy. Then we have to go and destroy a very powerful government or syndicate person. Wow, we're just really throwing caution to the wind here.
I suppose so.
Well, I mean,
Kind
when
of
you put
making
it
it funny
that
when we
way.
were arguing about stealing a medallion from the mayor, and there was so much moral dilemma over this.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little more. Here, well, the syndicate thing. I mean, they're all bad.
I want to say something a little metagame, by the way. You're not doing the syndicate in a session. You're not doing a.
I didn't
You're not getting rid of a capo in a session. That is
No.
like a while.
Figured.
Also, just a little side note.
Hey.
Um,
Alright.
genies are all, if I recall, CR 13.
Hey, baby.
Makes sense.
He's a good boy.
So,
He's a good boy,
if you expect to win in a one-on-one fight, or even to win in a fight at all,
No, I'm busy.
Figured as much.
No,
Yeah.
I'm busy.
it's certainly an option. But get creative,
know.
buddy. And we should probably end about now.
We'll be cautious about it, at the very least.
Yeah.
I mean, you say it so fast. We'll take our time. Do things in
And
between.
I think what I'm gonna do is it's $10,000 per capo, but I think just from metagame standpoint, and I should have said this while he was in the room, but it'll be like 10,000 per capo's organization, meaning as you do tasks leading you to that point, you get money, and that takes away from the total pool, which is 10,000.
Makes sense.
So it's still trickled into you. It's not just 10,000 popped up on you, but you probably get like 5,000 if you kill him,
Gotcha.
and then you still have 2 more,
Cool.
4 more. Well, because there's 3 capos and consigliere.
Mm. Fun time.
In case, I think we'll end it there. So thanks for watching, anybody that watched, and thanks for playing with me, guys.
What a nerd.
Bye, peoples.
So next week,
Nice. Stop him.
yeah, you can press the button.
Okay, bye.